Pre-stream dance, gotta do that. Pre-stream dance, gotta do that. Pre-stream dance. Come on, YouTube, do it to me. YouTube, do
No.
it. Okay,
No.
there we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I think there is literally no one at this stream except Alyssa Star. Alyssa Star is here. Thank you, Alyssa
Star is our biggest fan.
Alyssa Star is our biggest fan. Are there?
Oh, I'm one of them.
Imagine we only got 5 people throughout this entire stream.
Oh, I know. I bet you $1 million no one's gonna be here.
Oh, Mr. Sir.
No,
Andrew here. Hi, guys.
Mr. Sir, my man, hello.
Well, Mr. Sir likes Homestuck, so he'll be here, of course. Let me get this chat up on my phone.
Tem also likes Homestuck.
Tem does also like Homestuck, but Tem has not been around for a little while, I don't think.
Dead.
Tem's fucking dead.
Rest in peace, Tem.
Hello, Aaron Kennedy. Welcome. Allow me to look this up. Hi, Brett Davis. How dare you ignore my presence?
Oh, we have 8.
Hey, Ichigo Kurosaki. Welcome back.
Honestly, you know why? It's probably because we're an hour early.
Probably.
Yeah, it's because we're on a weird schedule right now.
Yeah, why is
Why did I
that?
not find my stream? Oh, it's because I looked up the 7th Homestuck stream. That's why.
It is indeed Christmas time, my
It is
dudes.
Christmas time, my dudes. Okay, right. Chat is up. We're all set to go. It is time to read the Homestuck. Let me switch over my view so Dragon can get his ass out from the side where he's just creeping over
But he's
there.
dummy thick. That's a crime to get his ass out of there.
All right.
Ha!
All right.
What's ass?
We are back. You are good. You can move back over here. No, you're not gonna.
I don't want to.
You don't wanna?
Alright.
Hello, Anti-Vexium and Red X
Hello.
phone.
And hello, Eduardo. Hello, Eduardo Mendoza. Welcome as well.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. We are reading.
Thank you
Homestuck.
for being here on the day of my daughter's
On the
wedding.
day of my daughter's wedding. Okay, so Homestuck. What happened last time is that Jack became Jack Noir because he stole the
I like how
queen's...
you're like, I want to update everyone, and then you have nothing.
Yeah, because we watched the wrong stream.
Alright.
What
I
happened
got
last
you guys,
time?
don't
Right,
worry.
your boy Jack.
We're gonna go back to the recap and read
Okay.
it all.
No!
Fine, let's do it.
No!
Let's do it.
Okay, so
Alright,
your
yeah,
boy.
let's go
No,
back.
no.
Where's
No.
that recap?
So your boy
Almost
Jack
there.
was like,
almost
"Oh,
there.
I'm gonna
There.
kill
Almost there.
the
There it
Black
is,
Queen,"
there.
and then he
Alright, cool.
sliced
So
off her
Homestuck
finger and
began on
killed
April
her.
13th, 2009, the
Yep.
13th birthday of our chief. No.
Hello, Exodus of the Sun. Welcome,
I'm
my newest
scrolling
patron.
down.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, your hair is a lot better today, Hedgehog.
Wow,
you don't
thanks,
look as
Jace.
much like a lesbian anymore.
Thanks, James. Okay, so yeah, so
I was gonna say, so literally, we're just here. So Dave came back as Dave Sprite because
Yep.
he programmed himself.
Yep.
He convinced Rose to go to sleep so that she could regain some of the memories of future Rose.
I don't think your glasses are here, Ma.
I know, but I was looking for my debit card. Hi, James.
James, are you okay?
We're not okay.
No
This
one
family's
told
not
you
okay.
life
It's
was
gonna be
Gonna
this
be
way.
this way.
Okay, so yeah.
And then Jack killed the. Did he kill the Black Queen?
He did.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he sliced
That's
her
racist.
finger off, killed the Black Queen, put on the ring, and then gained the powers.
Yep.
So he became Jack Spurs Noir LaCroix, which is a name that Hussey just made up.
It doesn't stick.
And now we're Hussey, and little Cal was there.
Andrew Hussey,
and Hussey is,
Andrew
they're like, hey,
Hussey,
why don't you
Andrew
just keep
Hussey,
drawing
Andrew
Homestuck?
Hussey.
And he's like, aight, cool.
Also, before we start, Dragon and I discovered something today.
Oh,
You
No,
discovered
let
your
me-
sexuality?
I gotta preface it before you.
Okay, okay.
So, we were watching back the Homestuck stream before this one, which I guess we weren't. We clicked the wrong one because Hedgehog's bad. We've been having a huge debate, as you know, on these streams about pronunciation.
Welcome, Azure Rogue. Go ahead.
And this is also for James and Alamis because we've been pronouncing things. I mean, feel free to continue pronouncing things however you want. It's not really definitive, but it also kind of is.
We discovered that we were both...
No, you can't just hop right into it. You gotta preface it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, you're not. You're trying to get to the part where you were right on one because she's so excited.
And you were wrong. I was wrong on one, too, yes.
I know, but that's not the one you're gonna focus on. That's why I'm prefacing, because I know you. But no, so basically, a lot of Hussey's words, weird Homestuck words, are grounded off of real world words.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So like, for example, the
I'll do
lusus or
lusus.
lussus. No, I was just gonna. So
Well-
lusus, I know you're gonna explain it.
Okay.
But lusus or lussus was a confrontation that we were having last time,
Yes.
and so Belkin, because it's
So
all
yeah,
about Latin.
so
I'm
we
not-
so we looked it up. Lucis, which is how it is supposed to be pronounced. I was wrong on that. Lucis is a Latin god who is apparently the consort of Bacchus, the god of madness,
There's the
Bacca.
sun.
son or consort.
Oh.
They're
What a
not-
baka.
I know, what a baka. So Lucis is Latin, which means that the U's are pronounced like ooze. So technically it's Lusus, but we're not pronouncing it that way. That's because it's
I don't
really
think
stupid.
it's supposed to be lusus.
No, I think it's Lucis.
So it's Lucis?
So it is Lucis. So he was
Because
right about
the
that.
debate
I forgot what I
Lucis.
pronounced it as.
No, you pronounce it as lusus.
Because Dragon
but-
did.
But
Yeah, of
Hedgehog had
course.
said lussus, and I was like, that's wrong. That feels wrong. However, I looked up Grist, because obviously the Grist or grist is the big one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the big boy.
Turns out it actually is based off of the word grist, which is a material used during the grinding of flour.
So we were both right. It is a pun on grinding, but it is also
But
pronounced
it is
grist.
not grinding as in grist. It's the term grist, which is a substance used to grind flour.
Yes.
So it is still a pun. But it is technically, I guess, grist.
Yes.
According to
Damn.
how it's pronounced.
So I am correct.
Grist gang.
I'm still saying
I was
Grist.
gonna say,
Grist
I-
gang.
Now,
G-g-g-g-g.
Homestuck is something that has a lot of fucking pages, and I read all of them in my head. So it is still very grist to me, and I'll
Yes.
probably continue to pronounce
And you
it as
guys
such.
can pronounce it however you want, as long as we all know that Dragon was wrong.
See, this is what
On
happens.
one, but he was
She's
right on the other
focusing-
one.
Yeah, she's focusing on the one that I was wrong.
I was wrong
Meanwhile-
too. I was completely wrong. And I'm the person, I will be pronouncing it Lucis because I can admit I was wrong.
I just admitted I was wrong on stream.
I'm gonna pronounce
I'm
it
not-
Greased just to
I'm
make
not
you
a
all
sore
angry.
Loser.
I'm gonna pronounce it Jris.
Perfect.
Greased.
Okay, but anyway.
But no, that was something that we were trying to figure out. And so honestly, at this point, if there's ever a discrepancy between words, it's best to just look up what the original
Yep.
basis.
Yep.
After we beat each other up, of
Right.
Of
course.
course,
Yes,
after
of
we
course.
argue for comedic
Yeah.
effect.
So the whole point of this was actually because you were very interested in that we discovered what these words
Well, yeah, because
actually
I
meant.
knew it had to have been a pun on grinding, but turns out it was not in the sense that I thought. It was there's a material that is used when they are producing flour.
Well, Andrew, I think the answer is clear.
Since it's Christmas,
Yes.
Y'all want to strike me? You want to strike Kramer?
You wanna speak to me?
It's clear. It's the thirstiest time.
All right, we have a bunch of pages to get through tonight, so we should probably
Hey,
get going.
yeah.
So, James, if John would like to answer GC,
I haven't done this voice in 6 months. Forgive me, everyone.
I'm sure you'll be
Also-
alright.
Answer GC.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Why is her face so small?
I don't know.
Such a small
Because
face.
she's Terezi. She's small.
That's fair.
Go ahead, James.
I feel like.
Oh, I forgot who EB was.
That's you.
I'm just trying to get it in the middle. 'cause
What's this?
It's your world map with your second gate labeled,
Wow, you
so
really
you can
can't
do
read
there.
that
I
stuff,
know.
can
I
you?
really can't read Terezi. Terezi fucks me up.
So you can.
Oh
go-
man, let me drop everything and go there because I'm in such a huge hurry to take more of your advice.
John, please, give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even did, so I don't know what you're bitching about.
Died.
Learn
Die.
how to read the numbered speak. Dang.
No.
There's a 3 in there.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him.
That is because sorry, I was looking at the chat. That is because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can I be your pal too, John?
I don't know, I thought you were okay for a while, but now you're kind of giving me the creeps.
Jigus, John.
What?
I am invoking the name of your Earth Jigus to express frustration.
You mean my Earth Jesus?
I don't know. Do I?
Do you even have a troll Jesus?
John, we have the best troll Jigus. You don't even know.
Wow, really? Or is this a joke?
It's a joke. I'm not even sure what a Jigus is.
Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything.
John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around.
Okay, I'll take a look. Open map.
Google Lois.
Google
Hey,
Lois.
Lois.
Show
Wait,
us
Lois.
the way. I'm not blocking Flash Player. We're allowing it. Go.
There you go. Hey, Lois, look.
Hey, Lois.
I'm a planet.
Nice comment.
Thank you.
So yeah, so here we are. Here's where John is.
John, here is your house. I cropped this world map for you so you can easily find where to go. Just go north. Also, hi, this is me.
I'm going north, gamers.
Go north, gamers. There's B.
What's poppin', B?
This is the second gate. Go in here. I promise you won't die this time, unless you screw up all by yourself.
I wonder if there's anything else on this map.
It's probably just like Hussy flipping you off in the corner.
Probably. I'm gonna look on all
Just
the
a
corners.
giant little cow face.
Unfortunately, it does not appear there are any
No, I
giant
don't
little
think
cow
so.
faces.
That's upsetting.
That is very upsetting. All right, here we go.
Proceed to the second gate.
Shoo.
Zoom.
Enter.
Pashoo. Oh no, this is gonna.
You spend the next.
It got me.
It got you again?
It
Really?
got me.
Oh, come on.
It got me.
You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file.
And it truly was not.
Alright, let's wait for it to go up.
No.
No, it'll literally hit like I think 10% and then it'll go back down.
I think it hits 99. I think I watched it just for fun to see what happened.
Did you? I don't think it made it that far.
Why would you do that?
Well, because I saw that it was not a flash file, but I thought it'd be funny
You're
just to see if
wondering
it
what
did
happened.
something. Yeah.
I didn't think it made it that far. I could be wrong, but I didn't think so.
I think it's time to prove who is right or wrong.
No, we have no time.
Let's ruin this relationship.
Brett Davis. Jesus is the only person to come back from the dead and was not considered a zombie, just saying.
Hello.
I
Mark.
considered him a
What's
zombie.
About
I
being
consider
stuck at
him a
home.
zombie.
Crash.
This is not a game.
Oh, it went to 9%. None of you are right. It never went to 10.
Oh,
Well, I was close enough.
rip in peace.
Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign, greater than.
Crash.
He blew up Rose's house.
He blew up Rose's house.
Equal sign, greater than.
And she sleep.
Wake up!
Yeah.
Technically, it's
Actually, that was
Get
okay.
up.
Get up, technically.
I don't care.
Get up. Rosalind up.
Despite the pandemonium.
yes.
That could be too.
Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must really be tuckered out. It looks like this little guy is awake and ready for your action, though.
action.
though.
Oh, I was
He
gonna
is
say, that's
adorable.
Oh.
not- I see James is practicing animal husbandry. Now
He
that's
is
a sick
adorable.
joke that
You
no one
decide
knows.
to name him Dr. Meowgon Spengler. Answer Dave. I'm changing my narration.
Wow, okay. You're a little early, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets.
Arg!
You a pirate? What?
Yar har fiddly dee, being a pirate is alright of me.
What?
She tricked me again.
Spoon!
Who?
GC, she told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another prank.
Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again, kind of moronic, but that's a whole nother issue. She didn't trick you this time.
Oh, then I don't really get this.
What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of gates is like this whole round-robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's, then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads somewhere else on her.
Oh shit! $40.
Whoa, I haven't
Hummel.
loaded yet. John, I haven't loaded this yet.
Gonna catch
Thank
this
you
later
so
yet
much,
again.
John
I'm glad
Hummel.
You're doing Homestuck. Here are your Christmas presents, James and
Oh.
Oh, we don't get any of that, but thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
very
we
much.
don't get any of that.
I'll make sure to drop you both $5, otherwise it's mine.
I mean,
$5.
$40, I think we each get 10.
I think
$5, that means I can
deserve
get the
10.
Stranger Things DLC on Dead by
We
Daylight.
deserve 10.
There's 40
Well, I can't get
bucks.
it to you right now because I won't get this
There's-
until next
there's
month
40
on the
there's
20th.
40 bucks. I think everyone gets
But
10. I think
still.
Do you want 10 too?
I want 10.
I want 10.
Now that everyone wants 10, I
Fine,
also
alright, we're
want
streaming.
10.
We're not talking about money right
James
now.
is like, I was happy with 5, but fuck, if everyone wants 10.
We're streaming now. We're not talking about money.
No, I mean, I don't. John Hummel is the one who decides that.
Fair enough.
John Hummel is our god.
40.
He is our
Our
sugar daddy.
John is an awesome John.
Anyway, continue.
Where was I? No, I was there. You look for gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to gate 4 above my house, and so on.
Wow, okay.
Ordinarily, Rose would have already gone through her gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously. And ordinarily, you wouldn't have gone through gate 2 until her house was built up, so you wouldn't fall to your death. But you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got to coordinate on this thing.
Okay, how do you know all this?
Fuck, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, you're the orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second?
God damn it, I am the real Dave. You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit already, hopping around on red-hot gears and I-beams for like a year, and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, look, check out this code from the future, now that you deserve it. Win 189Q. You're fucking welcome.
Wow, calm down. I'm sorry, that's not really what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is, the Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all, and I'd feel bad keeping him out of the loop.
Exodus of the Sun says nothing says Christmas like talking about money.
Damn straight.
Alright, we robbed the
You're
bank
right.
at midnight.
But that's past my
Someone's supposed to tell them
bedtime.
that.
Yeah, that's past Elma's bedtime. Can we do it at 11 instead?
Damn it, now we gotta go
Yeah, I
at, now
can
we
do
gotta go at
11.
10:30 because
Okay,
we
we're
keep telling
going-
them the time.
We're doing. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Well, fuck. Now we're gonna go at 9:30.
Fuck, we gotta go at 8:30.
Oh, fuck!
No, but we'll just go with 10 instead.
We'll just make the stream the bank robbery!
You're all getting mugged. Put the money in the chat.
Put the money in the chat. We're on it.
Put it in. Will that be credit or savings? Savings.
Credit.
Continue.
Sir, looks like your savings account totals $0.00. Oh. Yo.
No, I thought that for a second, I thought that was part of the joke.
Yo.
Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self.
What did you do?
I said he wasn't the real Dave. I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though.
Don't worry about it.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't give a shit and he's me.
Okay, I'm in Rose's room, by the way.
What? Really?
Yeah, but she's
Someone's
asleep.
desperate.
Oh. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming down to the computer.
Okay. Okay.
Dave is here and he wants to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive, so I'm gonna go. Use these flappy ghost wings and, you know, tear shit up in space.
Oh, shit.
John, please.
Okay, here's some for you too, Hedgemeister.
Oh, god damn it.
God
Thank
damn
you,
it,
John.
Wait, oh, shit. I think I realized what this means.
Thank you, John.
Oh, I think
$20 for me and James?
Oh, James and Alamis are supposed to get 20 each.
Okay.
And Hedgehog gets 20.
Okay, that's the idea.
Gotcha, okay.
Alright.
Oh, that means I can get Skyrim, too.
James, I can't get you this money until next week on the next month on the 20th.
That's fucking fine. It's gonna be on sale.
Next
It's on sale
month
until
on the 20th.
January. Oh.
Thank you, John
January
Hummel.
20th. Thank you, John.
Thank
Hummel.
you.
Rest in peace, James.
Thank you, John.
Brett Davis, I have no money, but I got a coupon to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Send it.
Please give us the code. DM me.
Anyway.
Jam.
Anyway.
Where was I? Oh yeah, using these flappy ghost wings to tear shit up in space or something.
Sure. Hey, Dave.
What?
In case I forgot to say so before, thanks for saving my life.
Yeah.
Thank James. Just ask Todd Howard for Skyrim. I don't want to ask Ventus for presents. He's giving me a lot.
John Hummel.
I don't want to
John
bother
Hummel,
him.
Don't want money, and you two are welcome.
Yeah.
John Hummel, times have changed.
Yeah.
I'm not the sugar daddy
Don't.
I once
No.
was.
Don't. He'll donate again. Don't do that. You fucking.
He'll
creep.
donate
shit.
again.
No, John Hummel, I'm
Don't-
kidding. Stop. Don't do it. You bitch.
He's already doing it. It's too late.
John, no, please. You need it more than I do.
He's already doing it. It's too late.
John, no. You need it more than I do. Stop.
He's already doing it. He's typing right
Snoop.
now.
No, John.
You bitch. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree that you got to rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up.
I don't like the image on the top there. I don't like how he's just caressing her head.
Her hair smells exactly like I thought it would.
Oh god.
Man, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like the idea of capering around in her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I'm going to wake her up.
Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. It was some, like, weird future thing that happened and made her sleep.
A future thing?
Thank you, John Hummel.
What? I will stay my hand. Your wish is granted. Thank you,
Thank you, John Hummel.
Yeah, shit doesn't get more clear than that.
Well, yeah, she won't wake up, so I guess so, but I'm not snooping!
Fine, don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those 2 notebooks on the floor behind
Oh
you?
my god, I didn't notice, but
Yeah?
Snoop is back.
They look sorta like...
Look at the picture, Snoop is
Oh
back.
yeah, Snoop. And then Snoop is in the background.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Snoop Dogg for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, where the
Yes, in the
fuck is...
picture.
James, go in the picture.
Yeah, it's in the
Look
picture.
right under his rocket, you can see Snoop Dogg barely faded into the...
Oh, I didn't see him! There he is!
John Snoop, and it's just her Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Okay, you guys see those 2 notebooks on the floor behind you?
Yeah, they look sorta like journals. I don't think I should read those.
You don't have to read them, I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, like, tidy up a bit, since you made a real fucking dump of a room just now.
Okay.
Pick up books.
Now I need you to do something else, and this is important. Like, for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card the books are on and flip it over.
Dave, you sneaky motherfucker.
So you can see the code.
Wait a minute, I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books.
Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code there, that's all.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code.
Alright, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you've got some grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What is even with you?
Ha ha, Dave! I think all this laughing made me poop in my pants too hard! Ha ha!
Isn't that your birthday package there?
Oh yeah, I think it might be.
Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I'm really curious.
Zoom in.
He zoom. The boy, he zoom. Oh, hi, Rose.
Oh, hi, Mark.
She leap.
Oh yeah, you have to read the equals.
I
greater.
don't know. Their window with the yarns. They're Dave.
Sorry, I think you mean they're Cal.
No, they're Dave. Cal does not exist. Bonk.
Yarn bonk.
I'm so lost because no one's saying the equal sign greater than.
Okay, we're on yarn bonk.
Yarn bonk.
I'll read them because she won't.
Nope.
John Hummel, I'll probably watch this sometime next week. See y'all later.
Thank
Goodbye,
you, John Hummel.
See ya.
Thank you for their gifts.
Thank you for
I
the
appreciate it.
gifts.
Thank you.
He
Zonk.
sleep.
He
Equals
sleep.
equals greater than. Equals greater than.
He wake.
He wake in the moon. Equal greater than. Rose is fucking.
Hi. Hey, girl. Hey.
Equals greater than.
They float.
I like how
Check.
because everyone has been sort of drawing mystical messages on their wall.
And
Dave's
Dave
is just sweep her own hell, Joe.
Of course it is.
Check Rose's bookshelf.
You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf will be harmless enough. It is a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everybody. Dave pesters you with the message, which you decide not to bother dignifying with a whole pester log ordeal because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again, so screw him.
Look at a book.
I'm glad that the narration has become fucking.
No, I
How can I
liked
not remember
the British
Grass?
narration
The
though.
grass, kind of.
I liked the British narration though.
Aaron, Aaron Kennedy says Dragon put images of little Cal everywhere in Hedgehog's house. You mean in his house now too? No. No.
I would never do that.
He's going to fuck you.
Okay.
And Brett Davis says you'll find the coupon at the back of an abandoned Blockbuster. Thank you.
You used the wrong form of here. You can't say that in front of an English major, sir. Run. She's gonna get you.
I'm coming for you. What great books is Mr. Sir? Mr. Sir just wants us to read the damn
This
story.
Ocean Charles, the big man, has the answers. Charles Barkley.
This is Lagros.
Yes. This man is just Lagros.
You find a book.
Barkley.
You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. These are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure. Take book.
Oh, I see. The announcements are British man. And
Yes, the narration is Lagros
I see.
now.
We're just. James is just like, let me show off the voices I could do. Watch
Exactly.
You catalog Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this just don't fall into your lap every day and shouldn't be parted with lightly. God, the text is so small.
We zoomed
I'm gonna-
in, so it's a little bigger.
I'm gonna do that. There we go. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. Oh, just open the package already. You can't take it anymore. You gonna see what's inside.
Hello, John Smith.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Equal sign greater than
Bunny.
John, comma.
This is Rose.
John. And this is the thing where we read stuff, yes.
Look, the little squiddle buddies are on top.
Squiddles! Squiddly them!
Is that how they
John.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yes. John, I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there, language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for, a God bless to a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation, surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless.
See, Aaron Kennedy, that's what the voice is trying to be. Yeah, Donkey from Shrek. Eddie fucking Murphy. That is my...
Kermit the narrator. No.
The no.
That's
No.
I can't do Kermit, but I can do the Meatly. I'm a game developer, I'm a gamer, and I'm gonna lay you off.
The proper
Frog here. Hey, John. I never got to thank you for properly
no,
for your
just
gift.
no. The proper thanks I thought would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage, too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose.
The proper thanks is back the way you came.
No. No.
Put the bunny back in the box. I'm a game developer.
Dunk!
Chaos Dunk in, like, Arial-based font.
This
Yes.
gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday. What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam the bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk. You see, according to the fan content policy, you can't ever do this.
This is
Millions. Millions would have perished if everything in the ocean weren't dead already, that
Notice
is.
how everything is shaking except the
No, that's not supposed to be Kermit. That's supposed to be the Meatly. He's a game developer. He's a gamer. And he has lawyers.
Yes.
I'm a game developer. I'm a gamer. And
I can't do Kermit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my voice
He
range.
might have been talking to me.
Ah.
Because I was trying to do Kermit, and I can't.
You can actually, but you know, it's fine. Anyway.
Who that? You don't know the Meatly? Oof.
The Meatly.
Hello, Augustus Solomon. Welcome.
Okay, you never played Ben Unit Machine before? You fucking normie.
Okay, we have 300 more pages to get through. We gotta scoot. Let's go. Yes, we do.
Take box. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and catalog it. It is such a nice present. You'll have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it into her hairband or something. Wait, no, that'd probably be creepy. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Siladex. She is holding the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of an uncanny how similar they are. Aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. I'm making waffles.
Not a coincidence, but okay.
Here we go.
Sorry, the Meatly's voice sounds like someone doing a bad Kermit impression. I
That's
agree.
honestly fair.
Yeah.
That's honestly fair.
Yeah.
It's basically that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Deploy, beloved daughter.
You released dear precious Casey. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose? A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. You aren't actually sure if she is a girl, though. You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they hermaphrodites or something? You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime, but even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll is bugging Rose.
That's exactly what he is, but he is a puppet.
Should we have me or James read this since it's Rose's text?
It's
John,
Answer
so we'll probably
troll.
have it,
John,
John.
yeah.
Okay. I thought it'd be kind of humorous to have it read Rose's Rose, but no, you. I agree
I
with
mean,
you.
to be
No,
fair,
it's
that
John.
could be funny, but I think it's
We'll just go
I think
with
it's
John.
supposed to be John.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to antagonize a few.
Nope.
No, that's Elena. That's Alamis.
Which one is this?
This
She's
is,
the posh British troll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were having John read everything.
No.
No. Just Rose.
I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere, and some win. So I am starting with you. And now. It's going to be pointless and unpleasant. Mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye.
She's not here right now. She's asleep. But okay, see you.
Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about? That you always use? And that is basically a terrible way to communicate?
No.
I thought that was the thing you did. The rose human specifically.
Oh yeah, that's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I am so smart with all these snooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books.
Okay, these are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful?
I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know we're just going to all be friends at some point anyway.
Have we spoken before?
I don't know, maybe? It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense.
Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation.
That's because you guys always do things the hard way and the dumb way.
I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like.
Haha, well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters, even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster, because he was a big goofy adult, and Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick.
Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest?
Oh, it's a movie. You should ask John about it, because he thinks it's awesome, which it is.
It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things. Even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party, or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is.
Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday, and it's really nicely knitted and everything, because I am basically in love with him. You alright?
Okay.
Heh, just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he really appreciates the present and would say thank you if he were here.
Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now.
Why don't you talk to John?
Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him?
Oh man, I don't know. Why don't you pick the time that'll make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? You know that's what you're gonna do anyway.
Can considering that you're obviously not that smart, and basically understand whipping bug-winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I am a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here.
That's what I
I'm
call my
irritated.
penis.
The antagonism stick?
Yeah.
I call mine the
I'm
short
going-
end.
I'm going to talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on.
Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy whipped fuck all about time and he'll be confused. So maybe pay something from this conversation to him, I don't know. If you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff, like things you said to him but haven't said yet. And then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Consider me fully briefed on the matter. Until next time, Rose. Next time in the past.
Yeah, bye.
Augustus Solomon, this is Homestuck. It is a webcomic. It is not a game at all. We are just reading a webcomic.
This is a fun game, guys.
Yeah,
No,
I know,
it's a
right?
good game.
It's a good game. Clicking.
GG.
We're doing these
GG.
clickings.
Yeah, it's a webcomic, so we're just sort of reading. Oh! Oh! My boy!
Your boy. Your boy.
Oh!
God, I haven't done Solix in so long. Alright, well, we're up. Let's do it.
Also, Alamis, that is, yes, the perfect
Oh,
voice.
okay.
You have it nailed.
You have it nailed. Also,
have it nailed.
GA in green text is you.
Is you.
Okay.
That is her. That
My
is
question
Pretty
marks
sure
are
I
you.
wanted to check.
The question marks are you.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
I'm the
If
weird
you're not
mustard yellow.
too busy still setting up the network, perhaps
Is
you could
Homestuck
come
Evening running still? I don't know what Homestuck Evening is, but I'm sure it probably isn't.
No,
Something?
I think it's supposed to be Homestuck even running still.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, they just came out. They're just coming out with a sequel now. Apparently, it's not really.
Oh,
released
really?
yet,
Written by the
Jose.
same people, so
No.
it's probably not going to be that
It
great.
won't be as good, but
Too many script. I die here. Oh man. Well,
Dead.
please don't die here.
please don't.
Please die somewhere else, thank you.
Please die somewhere else so we don't have to
Please
deal with
die
the aftermath.
Alright.
Do you know how much paperwork we'll have to fill out?
Damn it. I
Is
clicked
it
all this
Lispy
paper.
Man? Yes, and yes, Homestuck 2 is a
Yes,
thing now, Mr.
Mr.
Sir.
Sir. It is Lispy Man.
Lispy Man. Anyway, let us commence.
Well, did she read her?
If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport.
Oh,
I
kinky.
am in fact too busy still setting it up. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1.
My keyboard is missing the F1 key.
Lies. Don't bother me, I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of wires kind of just jutting out and being tangled or whatever, I'm going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president or some shit. So go away.
You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense. So I don't know what happened.
That was before I knew we were all going to die. And no one believed me. And now look at all of you, all believing me suddenly. Uncanny.
Then why are you doing this? Setting up these stations for us?
To get you all off my bulge about it. But I won't troll any of them personally, no way. Kinda juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with that till you open the viewport.
I did fiddle with it, to no avail.
If you can't figure this shit out by fucking... Whoa, by fucking. If you
Oh.
can't figure
What?
this out by fucking around, you don't belong near computers. Kind of like with registered sex offenders in schools.
Ha.
Ha!
If you move to a new town, you have to go to...
God damn it. When he says 2, it's always spelled out the number and it throws me off.
If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighbor's door and warn them about how stupid you are and give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house.
Equals greater then. There, the boy. He got.
I'm going.
He got the 3D
3D glasses.
glasses.
Oh boy, he can watch Shark Boy and
You
Lava
stole
Girl now.
my key!
Uh oh.
No.
For one.
That's not him.
Bonk.
F1 bonk. Equals greater than. Prod. Hassle.
Hassle. Look, it is Alamis.
Tis indeed me.
Seriously.
Rose and Dave, shut up and jam.
Come on and slam.
And welcome to the jam.
Oh, here you go.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna jam.
I'll be right back.
We jamming while he out.
Oh yes, this is in fact my jam.
I hate you so much.
Oh, now you've changed it.
I'm turning it off. We're done.
Why?
We're not
Why?
jamming
Why would you
anymore.
do this?
No.
Why,
I am back.
why would you turn it off? That was what the kids call my jam.
No, see, listen. The kids listen to the rap, and it gives them the brain damage. But they're hipping and they're hopping.
That's right.
What did I
They
miss?
don't know what the jazz is all
So they
about.
don't know what the jazz is all
Yes, correct. You've missed nothing. We're still on the
We're
same
still on
page.
the
Oh, okay.
Alright, equals greater than.
Dinner's done, but like I can't eat.
Rip.
Are you creation animation title script?
What?
I'm James,
Are
but
you
I guess you
having
could
a
call me
stroke,
creation
sir?
animation title
Do need
script.
some help. Anyway, equals greater than once again. And Cal goes out the window. Yes!
I thought you said cowl for a second. I was like, what?
Cal goes out the
know.
window. First, be the pony. Second, follow mom. Maplehove. Nay. I'm gonna read this, I think. You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery, or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason as any to follow her inside. Enter. You go in the ruins. Your clopping hooves echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment. But you are too stupid to be nervous. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mom. She went this way.
I just realized how funny it would be if Dragon voiced Maplehoof.
Maple.
Yes. Follow scent. Good grief! Look at all this grist! A large and terrible monster must have surely been slain here. Collect grist. Bloop. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but he'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. Nay! I wanna die.
Augusto Solomon says, "Pony don't have eye is creepy here like crap." Well, crap isn't creepy, but I'm sorry you get afraid of
I
it.
mean, to be fair, crap is pretty creepy.
I'm pretty scared.
In winter here, I snow. You snow.
The grist
That's pretty cool.
overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by Grist Torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to other players.
Don't use Grist Torrent. You'll get fucking your internet taken away.
You'll get your internet canceled.
John Smith says, "I don't know why, but I'm thinking about making hot chocolate right now. But here we only have one rule: never ever let it cool."
Keep it cooking in the pot.
Yeah.
Soon you got hot chocolate.
Chocolate.
What?
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Hot,
We
hot,
got it.
hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Are you honestly saying what, or are you just being an idiot?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're being an idiot.
What are you talking about?
Polar Express.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never
What?
seen Polar Express?
See Polar Express!
seen the Polar
Okay, good.
Okay, I was.
I figured.
I was about to be like, no.
Well, now the song's stuck in my head.
Yes. The pony voice
Hey!
makes...
Hey! You guys want to listen to Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba?
The pony voice makes me uncomfortable. You make me uncomfortable.
Hold me closer.
Oh.
Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You are a little nervous about transportalizing yourself, as a quadruped grizzly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things.
Hold me closer, Pony Danza.
She go.
First, be the hat. Second, find Dad.
Dead.
Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. Ooh! Equal sign, greater than. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. Equal sign, greater than. You settle in front of a man in sole need of a fresh hat. He gathers the clean hat along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace one he lost. Equal sign greater than.
Granddad.
Equal sign greater than.
Granddad.
Dad.
The grandest.
Equal sign greater than. Equal sign greater than.
He walked.
Equal sign greater than.
Uh-oh. There he go.
Goodbye, great.
Visit Rose's alchemiter.
Poo.
You decided to try out the code Dave Sprite gave you.
Yes,
Make
Vodka Mutini
item.
still here. I love them.
This thing is huge and costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of build grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold, and a single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves.
Shrink it down.
Use the alchemiter's scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear No Anvil.
And then he never uses it.
Pester Dave's right. I can't believe you spoiled that,
Wow.
sir.
Wow.
I know.
So, what is this? The thing the code made.
Really powerful hammer.
How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers.
I can't. Better be though. I got it from Hephaestus.
Who's
I
that?
got it from hepatitis.
Ahem. Hephaestus is the god of smithing in Greek
Wow,
mythology.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut up, let me be the expert. Shut up, let me be the expert.
You see, I've got a buddy that's an expert
Studied
in Greek
Greek
mythology.
myths as kids.
Dude,
You're not
one
the
of-
only one who
dude,
knows.
One of my buddies got Hephaestus from
Oh
his
shit, he
girlfriend.
did? Oh no. And then I fucked her too. So
And
now you might want
she's
to get
thrown off a rhythm.
So now you might want to get tested.
You might have Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
Satan Claus need cooking and milk. Satan Claus can give me his milk any day.
Satan Claus.
Satan Claus.
Sexy.
Ooh.
Um,
I'm gonna lose my mind the amount of times I hear equal sign greater than. I agree. I always get fucking crazy when I hear equal sign greater than. It's like, why do people keep saying equal sign greater
Andrew
than?
says he's back then. What did I miss? Everything.
you missed us collectively getting Hephaestus.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Real
gonna
tough to
die.
kill, dude.
You killed him for it?
Nope.
How'd you get it then?
Shenanigans.
Okay.
Check out Dave's computer. Poke. It seems you have a visitor.
Good morning, Vault-Tech.
Yes. And she scoot.
Wake up!
Wake up! Come on, makeup. Okay. Which one is TA again?
TA is
Twin Organs and
yeah.
Sulks. Go ahead.
I feel like because my narrating hasn't been a voice, but it's
TA, fix GA's computer. There's nothing to fix. Just gotta open the viewport.
Oh,
Easy.
doesn't he use Fear No Anvil against the Condense? That's probably a spoiler.
No spoilers here, sir.
I will ban you for life.
Shh.
they don't even.
You
know
already
what it is.
spoiled the fact he doesn't use it, Hedgehogs. You're being a hippo.
A hippo and being a hippo.
Yeah, you're being a hypocritic.
We're looking at the timelines.
Equals greater than.
Oh shit, there it is. And now she
And now it's
awake. Alright, examine laptop. Someone has been using your PesterChum account, and you somehow doubt the culprit was this young, upright amphibian presently throwing a fit. Go find John. You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere. But it seems your door is ajar. Doesn't look like a jar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar. I'm funny. Even
Laugh!
So funny.
Laugh at the joke!
Everyone
No,
better type
you-
ha in the chat.
you
or I'm
better
banning
all
you.
type ha.
Bro, the whole squad's laughing right now, man.
Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar, even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You will not proceed through this door uneventfully. It's because he was rude and left it open! Proceed through door uneventfully. You get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thank you gesture from John. Your prankster's gamut plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert in a prank-off. He is simply the best there is.
She looks like she's about to cry.
Red X phone.
No, she just looks
I'm
done.
scared.
She's just dead inside in that picture.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Equip trusty rocket. Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore and maybe stop by again later.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yep.
Equal sign greater than.
Why, Dr. Meowgon, do you want to come along for the ride? It sure looks that way. Okay, aboard then. Adventure awaits.
drops the cat.
He just stole her cat.
Blast off.
But Meow, the kitty cat wanted to come, so.
John's blast off.
John, I swear to God, if you end up hurting that cat somehow, I'm
I've
gonna be
known
so
this
mad.
cat for 5 seconds. But if you hurt this cat,
Anything happen to this cat, I will kill everyone and then myself.
I'll kill myself and then everyone.
Clean your room here. No, Augusto, you can't make me. You're not my real dad!
Equal sign greater than. Rose looks off at the fading rocket. Equal sign greater than. Where is he off to now? At least you have this little fellow here to keep you company. You'll name him Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer.
You'll name him Headphones Fly Off.
Why must you point it out?
Because I'm here now, I can see it.
Shush. Don't do it.
Dave,
I'll
be the
get
puppet.
your knots in your shoulder.
Oh.
Touch my knots on stream. You have no idea what the hell that means. But yeah, you can kiss that obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get a decent night's sleep. Equal sign greater than.
Bye, Cal.
Equal
I
sign
won't miss you.
greater than. Sweet Sam!
Fuck!
Yeah.
Equal sign greater than. Oh, that's...
This is one is James, yep.
So James, do you remember the guy in the caution tape, the Duke Nukem kind of voice?
I guess.
This guy,
This guy.
but from the past? Question mark?
Question mark, kind of, maybe, sort of.
Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. What is taking place here is almost certainly illegal. You're not sure which laws are being broken, but it is probably a lot. Follow.
Book. Book.
Explore.
Wee.
If you didn't like the puppet, why didn't you get rid of it to begin with? Laziness.
Because it wouldn't leave.
It wouldn't.
You
Equal
can't-
sign,
you can't
greater
get
than.
rid of little Cal. He will come back.
It
He
wouldn't
always comes back.
fucking
He's
leave.
always here.
You spot a boat on the shore of one of the islands below. You wonder who could be out there rowing in the middle of the ocean. Like, what the fuck? Who does that?
Who rose in the ocean?
I don't know.
Investigate.
Hello, Alex. Welcome. This sounds pretty greasy. It's very greasy.
Greasy boy.
Pachoo!
Hoof prints in the sand. The mystery deepens.
Ruh-roh.
Enter.
There are many frightening and powerful monsters in here.
Cocklich.
Aggress.
Ha.
Wow, he
You
used it.
He did use it. I forgot.
You stun them with the cool time powers of your awesome new hammer and then dispatch them swiftly.
Collect spoils.
The good Dr. Spangler helps you gather the riches.
Proceed.
There's a platform over here. You guess you go stand on it? Oh, wow, it just made you disappear.
I just realized.
Sonic was
you
on
know
grade
what would
one.
be badass?
What?
Suburb VR.
Oh,
And
shit,
that's a
you're right.
possibility. People could totally do that.
Oh, well, people have tried to make Suburb before. They made a beta
yeah,
for it.
but we didn't have VR technology back
Yeah.
then. But because now you could actually go to gates, transport around the.
Oh, that'd be so fucking. Why don't you make it? Just make it. Do it.
He's already got enough that he's doing.
I mean, you can.
I
You don't
can't.
want
I
to.
don't want it.
There
That's
you
so
go.
much work.
It's your idea.
Especially if you want to connect. Other
Make him
players.
get that IT job first, then he can.
You guys mind if I grab a plate of food and then cry?
Do it.
No
I'm gonna
crying.
bring it
You can grab the
upstairs.
food.
No food.
Just crying.
Just crying.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm really hungry.
Go get it.
Wait, so.
Thank you.
So we're on the page with the.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I don't think.
Equals and
no,
equals
I
and
don't
greater
think.
than.
Unless this, it might not be James, but
Equals
I
and equals and greater
don't
than.
want to really progress without James here, dude.
It
Yep,
is
it's done.
James.
Well, too bad.
Well,
Well, I'm reading the chat.
do it. There's no chat to read. It's very quiet because there's only 13 people here. Then again, that's usually the amount for Homestuck, so I'm not worried too much about it.
Mr. Sir crying is the only sustenance I need.
Oh, does anyone have any questions for us while James is away? Ask us your stupid bullshit questions. We want to hear them. Do it.
I don't.
I do.
I
He'll
do.
have to put up with them.
What do you mean? I probably do more than you do.
This is fair.
Hello, Dragon. Hi, Mr. Sir. I'm glad
Wow.
we've had this exchange.
Why did
How
you
are
say hello to me?
I'm good.
Wow, why are you ignoring me, Mr. Sir?
How are you, Mr. Sir?
Wow, he's just ignoring me. He's just ignoring me.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Wow. He's ignoring
It's
you
okay,
too.
I asked him how he is, and I haven't got a response. That's fine.
What 2020 games are you excited for? I'm really not good at keeping up with new games.
The only one that I know off the top of my head is that Cuphead DLC.
Oh,
I
is
thought
there
it
a
was
DLC?
2020. I could be wrong. I thought it was 2020.
I don't know if it's coming out in 2020. There hasn't been an announcement date for its release, but I know that From Software's new game Elden Ring will be coming out at some point, and I'm very excited for that.
Mr. Sater says, "I'm good, Dragon. Hey, Alanis, how's it going?"
Why don't you like SpongeBob Hedgehog?
It goeth.
Because I did not have cable as a child, and my mother hated SpongeBob, so I never got any of the VHSs from the library, and she hated it, so I ended up hating it.
It's okay, guys. It's actually a secret. We watch SpongeBob every night.
No,
so
we don't.
She actually really likes it.
Hello, Brandon Sandner. You seem to be new. Have you seen the new Star Wars yet? I have not.
I have not seen it either.
Will I?
I don't want to voice my
I don't
opinion,
know.
but the new Star Wars are shit, and I hate them.
That
I don't
was
know,
not opinion. Sure.
I liked the first one.
No,
The first one
honestly,
was okay.
The first of the new Star, I don't even remember what it was called. That's probably how much it meant to me. It was all right, but it literally had nowhere to go after that. And it sort of was just like, ah, shit. Well, I guess we'll just produce content to keep the franchise alive.
I haven't eaten in 24 hours. I just need to eat something.
My problem with it is Disney.
Okay, but
Are we in
literally
this-
hating a movie because it's Disney's is stupid, and you're.
Wait, what movie? What
I
movie?
hate the company. I
The
hate
new
their
Star Wars.
policies. I hate how they.
I heard
run
it sucked without.
Well, I mean,
it
I'm not
was-
saying go see them and fund their movie. I'm just saying you hate a movie because Disney owns it is kind of ridiculous. Saying you hate Disney is one thing.
I will stand on this mountain. No, I'm kidding. I don't.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't usually. It's just because if it's bad and
Oh.
it's Disney, I'm not gonna see it.
Episode IV and episode VII are the same movie. And yes, I said Roman numerals as letters. Fuck you.
You did. Okay. Anyway, now we are here. We went ahead a few pages where nothing happened, James. So we're now at John Explore Lab.
Oh, listen. No, don't get me wrong. I hate Disney too. I just don't really care all that much.
You just like
Okay.
individual movies. I just company is
Yeah.
bad, so I don't want to support them. Period. If they make a really good movie, I'll probably see it. But unless they
Pirate
make
it.
a really good movie, I fuck
If
them.
they make a good movie, I'm gonna pirate it.
'Cause I might.
Uh.
I might.
SpongeBob socks stay on during sex, no exceptions. Sorry, babe.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hedgehog, the pickle Rick slippers stay on
Oh
during
God!
sex.
Oh God!
Pickle Rick.
That's right.
Pringles.
I just bought pickle Rick slippers, and
That
they're
is
awful, and I love
exactly
them.
what you said to me. It is exactly what you said to me. James,
I've been waiting for you guys, and while you're talking, I stuffed another potato in my mouth.
go ahead, explore that lab, James.
Explore lab. Now, what in the hell is going on in here?
No
Explore
idea.
lab further. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? Who cares? Just ride the pony already.
Damn straight.
He's got the
Yes.
horses in the back.
Fuck yes! Hell fucking yes!
Damn straight.
Equal sign, greater than. But seriously, what in the hell is going on in here? But seriously, keep exploring.
Nobody knows.
You find a sweet getup. It's almost as if it was tailor-made for you. How weird would that be? Put it on. You equip the junior ectobiologist lab suit. Examine nearby station. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? Of course, it's obvious what's going on here. It's another one of those four-modern house-shaped terminal thingies.
Why does the bit of him rising the pony look unfinished? Riding, because
AR.
that's once again the
That's the
Duke
Duke
Nukem guy.
Nukem guy.
Because
No, it obviously means action replay, which I used on my DS back in the day. Good times.
Yo, you had an action replay too?
Yeah, I fucking had an action replay.
Action replay is a little thing that you put in the DS cartridge, and you put your game in it, and it allows you to cheat.
Oh.
That was some good shit. I
remember
had
that.
Super Mario 64 DS and used that shit all the time.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
It looks
Fuck
unfinished
yeah.
because hussy.
I had the Yu-Gi-Oh 2007, and I gave myself unlimited money so I could buy all the card packs.
Okay. Yeah. Resist urge to ride bro's rocket board. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal on your quest for a mad justice, yo. And get this way, rude municipality under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook filed for divorce from that shit and is now seeking custody of the hook and the shit's 2 kids.
Took the kids!
Farewell, Aaron Kennedy. Thank you for joining us. Pain Lord Peepa just got here. What's happening? Everything.
Brandon Sander has to go.
That's Brandon Sander? I thought that was Aaron Kennedy. Never mind. Sorry, Brandon Sander.
Wow!
Farewell.
Wow!
This text on my phone is very small at a weird angle.
We have Bernie Sanders in this chat?
We do.
What? Oh.
Oh my god!
Did someone say Bernie Sanders?
Gotta love James's mom.
Okay. Papa fucking wheelie. These hops are unreal. Shit, this flagrant should be...
Flagrant.
I'm gonna eat this pork tenderloin and make you wait for me to finish my sentence.
Alex says this is one hell of a webcomic. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
It is. It is a very strange webcomic. It is over 8,000 pages long, and we are 2,000 in.
Not even 2,000.
Shit, this flagrant should be illegal.
1800.
It probably is, but you don't
We
care.
will be by the end of this stream.
Yeah, at the end of the stream, we'll be at like page 2,000, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. That's the goal.
Equal sign, greater than.
So this is you.
Yep.
Prime Minister.
Prepare to
You mean
depart
Bernie
for
Sanders
battlefield.
And the Prime Minister?
Oh my god. You have traveled to Prospit's moon to board a shuttle headed for the battlefield. There you will see counsel of the White King.
Racist.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, why the White King? Why not the Black King?
Uh-oh, what was that?
I don't know, you're not saying equal sign, greater than.
Uh-oh. You have unwittingly been tailed by a nefarious courtyard droll from Durst.
You gotta say equals greater than so James knows where you are.
Equals greater than.
Wait, so
Alright.
that's Club's Deuce, so that's James.
That's James too.
Fuck, what's the voice?
That was really dorky James Jameson.
Yeah,
He
that
was
was
the
like
little guy.
like the little guy. Do you remember the Midnight Crew? Those like gangster guys that explored that greenhouse?
Kinda.
His voice was basically like James Jameson, but like, you know, like the yeah she.
He was a
but he was
gangsta.
like James Jameson though, not full into the yeah she.
Alright. Pick PM's pocket.
Yes.
I would if you can go a little higher pitch. Otherwise, you're perfect.
Alright.
Because he's supposed to be this little tiny like
Equal sign, greater than.
perfect.
6R1M, first stream. Welcome to our insanity. We are reading Homestuck. You'll have no idea what was going on unless you've already read Homestuck. So, welcome.
You know, as a kid, I thought it was tenderloin, so I was like, am I eating a lion?
Oh, not
I spent
tenderloin.
several years eating tenderloin, and I thought it was a lion.
Oof.
I was like, poor lion.
Did you learn Peepa?
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I didn't hear. I was too busy listening to James. Who has cat ears now?
Sorry.
That's him.
You built for the White Queen's ring.
I thought you read that already.
No, he did not.
I didn't.
Depart.
Oh, Ava. Ava? I don't.
Hello. Very many new people here tonight. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Oh,
Hey,
he says
hey.
you could just say Grim. The 6 is probably supposed to be a G. And
Oh.
then
All right. I
Grim.
Hedgehog was never good at reading stuff like that,
No.
Hedgehog was never
as we could see from
As we can see
Terezi.
from
reading numbers.
Yeah. Numbers are not my
Over
thing.
anything.
Okay. None the wiser you board the shuttle. Next stop, Skya. This will be you again, James.
I just.
Well, stop eating until you know that
I
you're
haven't
not
eaten
open.
for 24 hours. I thought it was her
Whose
turn
fault
again.
is that?
Yours.
Usually we don't stream until 6. I usually have dinner by now.
Alamis, it's yours.
Totally
No.
figured
Yeah,
it's your fault.
You, but I'm only on about page 4,000 myself. Well, you will know what's going
I was
on.
gonna say,
We
well,
are only on.
you're at least ahead, so you'll understand what's going on.
All right.
You receive an incoming message from the Draconian What the fuck is this word?
Dignitary.
Dignitary. You tell him you've got the ring. He says, good. Bring it to him while he waits for an update from the... What's this word? Hegemonic brute, who's been tracing the king's movement down on the battlefield. He asks if you're still wearing that ridiculous outfit. He says you don't have to anymore by orders of the Sovereign Slayer. What's this word? You say? You say you'd still rather wear the outfit. He's got... What's this word?
Nothing.
No, what's the word?
Nothing.
It's... Tell me what the word is!
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
He's got redacted to say about that. Equal sign, greater than.
Jade, finally Alamis gets to do some shit.
Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign, greater than.
We will be streaming until 9 EST tonight.
Oh, I was about to say 4-hour stream. Whoa.
9 EST tonight.
Yeah.
Additional pummeling ensues.
Dead Grandpa Smackdown.
Grandpa
Equal sign, greater than.
Sweet catch.
Equal sign, greater than.
Catch.
Equal sign, greater than.
Squiddles.
Equal sign, greater than.
This is you, James, I believe as well.
No, this is not.
It's too late. She's gone.
Jade.
She's gone.
She being the
okay. Gotcha.
It's too late.
Oh,
She's gone.
Alamis, we were wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean all those equals that
Alamis
equals
just
then
beat
equals
the
then greater
fuck
sense
out
was
of
supposed to
Jason.
be me? Yes, I was aware, but no one else was because no one else pays attention.
I'm too busy stuffing pork tenderloin in my
To be fair, I
throat.
literally said it was you, so can't really.
Yeah. Okay. We'll drag on.
Thank you.
It's too late. She's gone. You'll have to remember to deliver it later somehow. Equal sign, greater than.
Thank
The
you,
best-
Alamis.
The best way to remind yourself that you're carrying a ring is to put it on your finger. Equal sign, greater.
See, Alamis has respect for me. He says
Yeah, cat face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just joined the
Yeah.
Discord because I had no heckin' clue there was a Discord.
Welcome,
Relatable.
Painlord Peepa.
There's a link in the
You
description
are-
of every single video I
you're-
ever make.
Who joined the
Painlord
Discord?
Peepa,
Hedgehog.
I'm sorry
who
for
joined
Woodlands
the
too,
Discord?
on the Discord.
Sorry. Yeah, Hedgehog is a Discord.
Hedgehog.
What?
What person joined the Discord?
Painlord Peepa.
Okay. Equal sign, greater than.
Oh, do you not have the chat open?
No.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say it's in the chat.
Of course, that was just an imaginary transformation, since the ring doesn't work like that on humans. It was fun to pretend.
Meanwhile, in a timeless expanse,
I think that's.
this
Oh,
is
that's me.
you.
Meanwhile, in a timeless expanse.
Yes! My favorite
villain.
Villain? Is it still
I think it's
villain?
villain. I think it's just a French way to spell
A
it.
war-weary villain.
I like Verlaine.
Rue's eternal struggle between feuding royalty. The battlefield holds little promise for the peaceful life of a simple farmer.
Alright, I'm done eating.
Rise up.
Yeah, we playing chess out here, boys.
Yo, it's time for
3D.
some chess.
There's- There's some 4D chess gamers.
Now it's a circle. What happens when we get the fourth one?
This reminds me I have a mean cheesecake in the fridge. It calls me names.
You had a cheesecake you could have eaten in the past 24 hours, it seemed.
It's cheesecake, it's dessert. I can't eat my dessert before I eat my dinner. I do. Big horse. Oh shit.
Oh God! Fire everywhere. Hitch.
Um, Yo, he really is dope. He fly in the sky. Imagine a cheesecake, but it's black and white checkers, like on it. So you can call it chess cake. And it's like a chocolate and vanilla cheesecake all at once.
Oh lord, it fallen.
Oh, it's just chilling there by the river.
Yep, it's cool. It's fine.
Vintage Green Hill Zone, pretty much.
Alchemize a whole bunch of cool stuff.
This is still development.
Ahem. Shit, let's be Santa.
Shit, let's be sad.
Shit, let's be Santa.
Great
Fuck.
boots.
Come on. Sign. Fuck. Who would even make these conch-suck boots anyway? Immigrants?
Vent.
Bimp.
Bimp.
And the night before Christmas, and all through that house, not a creature.
Plaid
Beautiful.
chimney.
God bless us, everybody!
Plaid chimney.
God bless us. Every on.
Yeah. Combine hub and laptop. Hub top. You make the hub top. That one was pretty obvious. Combine bronzed vacuum and umbrella. Bronzed vacuum umbrella. You make the bronzed vacuum umbrella. Useless, but you're still getting warmed up. Combine salamander and eldritch plush. Huggable soft salamander plush. You make a huggable soft salamander plush. You award it to the viceroy on account of good behavior.
Who's Roy and why is he the vice?
Combining bottle and gushers. I don't know.
Bye, Roy.
Him. You make a box of bodacious black liquid sorrow gushers. Another Crocker nightmare rears its ugly head. The ink reverses the healing properties of the blue phlegm. These are pure poison. Combine hubtop
Yum.
and hairband. You make the hubtop band, a convenient hands-free computing device.
Hey, Rose, what does the scouter say about his power level?
I'm so confused.
It's
Bro,
over
what
9,000!
About his power level!
It's over 9,000.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in you. Continue.
Combine magnetic W and bottle of
How-
vodka.
How did she not know that?
Magnetic vodka.
Like, I never even really watched Dragon Ball Z all that much, but like,
I
it's
know
a
over
meme.
9,000. I just didn't know the beginning of the reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
know
have put
over
the two together.
9,000.
Well, did you not know what over 9,000 was referencing?
Yes, I know Dragon Ball Z. I just don't
but
know the
you
scene.
didn't know what.
Yeah,
the
Vegeta's
number
power is over 9,000.
No, Vegeta's the one who says over 9,000. It's Goku's power that's over 9,000.
Okay, great. I didn't know.
Are you okay?
I know the reference!
See, the joke is that.
You make a bottle of magnetic vodka. In addition to having high alcohol content, the liquid inside appears to have magnetic properties. You guess this could be useful? Combine wizard statue and ball of yarn. You make a ball of silken wizard beard yarn with magical properties. It has magical properties because it is made of a wizard. Maybe you can make something with magical properties that is more useful than this. Combine wizard statue and knitting needles. Needle wands. You make a pair of needle wands. They crackle with the magic energies. It is time to make something cool to wear. Combine knittings and a velvet pillow and squiddle shirt. Velvet squiddle knit dress. You make a stylish velvet squiddle knit dress. Combine needle wands and grimoire.
Yeah, if things keep up like this, I think we'll get to 2,000 pretty easily.
You make the
Yeah.
thorns of Oglogoth.
Oh, come on, I even said that right in my head.
Oglogoth. Listen, words like that, when I'm reading to myself, I just go, "Ugh," and I just skip over. I just say "Ugh" in my head.
The Cthulhu
Thorns of-
herself doesn't say Cthulhu words.
Yeah,
See,
literally.
I try my hardest to pronounce them because I know that they're fucking complicated as shit.
No, I just go, I want to keep reading. Ugh. All right, keep going. The needles seem to shiver with the dark desires of the deep one. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget they ever existed.
Oh.
Equal sign greater
Just
than.
like everything I lose.
Now she is surrounded by things. Equal sign greater than. Aggrieve, encroaching malefactors.
Salutations, malefactors!
Yes. Equal sign greater than. Now she looks fucking stylish. Welcome to the party, motherfuckers.
Wow, it's Jade. Haven't seen her in a
Look at
while.
Jade.
Get a line.
How makes you get a line?
Oh, fuck.
Build!
Oh, fuck.
You take advantage of Dave's nap to make some architectural headway on his building. Equal sign greater than. You are really proud of your floor plan. It is so cool.
Floor plan. You said floor pan.
I know. Sometimes the brain, it ain't good. Sometimes the brain's just real bad.
Sometimes brain don't brain.
It don't do that
It
sometimes.
don't brain.
Speaking
Don't
of
brain.
naps, you have been asleep for some time yourself. You suppose you'd better wake up soon.
You're finally awake.
But then your neighbor in the other tower is supposed to be waking up soon too, and it sure would be a shame if you weren't around to greet.
Wake up and jam.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. Whoa,
Um.
this house is huge suddenly. Anyway, let's get this party started.
I feel terrible. When I saw the word alchemize, I didn't read alchemize. I read Auschwitz, and I don't know why.
What is wrong
'Cause there's a
with
Z.
you?
Because there's a Z.
That's the only reason.
And it starts with A.
There are so many things wrong with your brain.
I don't know why I read it like that.
Let's
And by jam, you mean Auschwitz?
of course. What the fuck?
Jade.
I'm sorry.
There's so many things wrong with your brain,
The
man.
words are tiny.
Okay, that's fair.
You can make them bigger, you know.
You can make a lot of things bigger,
Hey,
but are they truly bigger, or is it just your imagination, your desire to want them to be bigger? Is that what's really making them look
Do you have a
bigger?
desire to want it to be bigger?
I don't.
Have you have
When you have a
Okay, can
Gusto,
we
are
move
you
on,
okay?
please? Can we move on?
Do you so much you'll do anything? Combine sunglasses and iPhone. You get the eye shades. You make a pair of eye shades. This one was really obvious because Future Dave had a pair, but he took them with him when he prototyped himself.
Well, Exodus, tell me how many words that start with A and has a Z. She's gonna let them out. That's good. Our prisoners have been getting hungry.
James wait, fuck, who was starving? I forgot.
Me.
James.
No, in Civ. Which town?
Fucking Sukondisia.
It's Sugandija. I get it. Sugandija's starving. Take him out.
You can suck on D's.
Yeah.
Sukondisia.
But now you have a pair too, so that's cool. Combine timetables and computer. You make the turn top. Convenient computing on the go, sort of like you have with your eye shades, but with all your important files and apps on there, not to mention Suburb. Plus, maybe it has some weird time powers? You have no idea. You'll mess with it later. Combine Puppet Tux and Smuppet. You upgrade the Puppet Tux Future Dave made. He probably made it by combining one of your bro's badass marionette suits with your shirt and scaling it up to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. You add a Smuppet to the mix to make a softer and more stylish red plush puppet tux. It's like walking around in snuggly pajamas. Action pajamas.
Damn straight.
Combine broken Khaled Scratch. I always read it as Calda Scratch, but I guess it's Khaled Scratch, according to
It
this
is
spelling.
Khaled.
Salad scratch.
Combine broken Khaled Scratch and Ruby Contraband. You combine a couple more items you got from Future Dave's loot stash, the broken form of Khaled Scratch and some Ruby Contraband, whatever the hell that is. The resulting item costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Preview item with Holopad. You momentarily reconfigure your Alchemiter upgrades to make use of the Holopad extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination would produce the broken Scarlet Ribitar.
Well, Exodus, name them. Oh, yeah, more than like 30. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, how could there be more than 100 words that have an A at the beginning and then have a Z? I was about to say
There are 30
axe, but then I was about to say you can say axe, and then I realized X and Z aren't the same thing. Why is my brain like
James, I hate
this?
to break it to you. X and Z are not, in fact, the same
They
letter.
are not the same letter.
What do you mean they're not?
My whole world.
You can't keep getting away with it! Can't keep getting away with it.
I will, James. I will get away with it every time.
Excuse me, how long do you stream? Usually 3 hours, so we'll be ending in about 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. Combine whole Khaled Scratch and Ruby Contraband. Out of curiosity, you try it again with the whole sword. You dial back Khaled Scratch's little turntable, rewinding the sword to a point in its history before it was broken. You then combine it with the red frog thingy to show the complete Scarlet Ribitar. But there's no way you can afford to make that yet. It costs even more now. Maybe you'll stick to combining items around your house for now, rather than stuff from your future Sylladex. It'll be less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. Combine Shitty Sword and Hello Jeff
Here
drawing.
it is. Sword.
You use one of your bro's really shitty swords from the fridge and a printout of Hello Jeff to make a sword.
Sword.
The thing is so unspeakably shitty, you're having a hard time even holding it.
You didn't say to come on.
On! I just did.
There we go.
Combine Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and Khaled Scratch.
Hell yeah.
Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. Snoop! You make the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. When foes drop it like it's hot, just turn up the blizzizzle nozzle so they chillax for rizzle.
What the fuck?
What does that even mean?
When foes drop it like it's hot, you turn up the blizzizzle nozzle so they
Okay.
chillax for rizzle.
I don't
They
know
had
what those
to
words
be-
mean.
It means that when the foes turn up the
bros.
heat, you turn up the blizzizzle nozzle so that they chill eternally in the afterlife.
But
For
what's
real.
Blizzizzle?
Blizzard.
But what? Oh.
You couldn't. BLIZZIZZLE. You couldn't get Blizzard
But
from that.
what's Rizzle?
Real.
That one makes no sense.
Faux rizzle. For real.
That
Faux
one
rizzle.
makes
Well,
no sense.
whatever.
Faux shizzle, my nizzle. Faux rizzle.
No, just keep going. Just
I like
keep
the
going.
red suit he's wearing. I also like the red suit he's wearing.
Fair.
Yeah, I like the suit.
Again, we were talking about this. I like how John and Dave both go, man, you know what I want to wear in this combat situation? Just a suit.
I remember as a kid, I always associated suits with businessmen, and that always made me bored.
James was talking about he was watching Saw and the FBI guys came in and they were in suits. Or the CIA guys came in and they were in suits. And James was like, as a kid, I thought that they were businessmen, so I thought it was boring.
And I fell asleep throughout the entire movie. And that's why I remember it being a really boring movie, because I only watched the first 10 minutes, got to the business people, and fell asleep.
Oh.
Combine skateboard and Hello Jeff drawing. You make unreal error. Equals greater than. There it go.
There it go.
And there it goes. It is ridiculous what kind of air this thing is getting. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. Yeah, it's not coming back.
Just like my dad.
Oh. Make another one. Just like James's dad. You just make another one. You quickly stash it in a card so it can't escape from above. Combine Game Bro magazine and timetables. You turn back the clock and make a vintage Game Bro. You think you remember this one from your bro's stash. It's a classic.
Look at
Exclusive bro strategies, the hottest secrets. Challenge your thumbs to the maximum. Outrageous video stunts at your fingertips. Where are the secrets? In here, bro. Combine Batarang and Midnight Crew poster. Suitorang. What? I'm so confused.
I can't.
Can't what?
that.
I can't say why I'm laughing.
Oh, okay. You make a whole pile of Suitorings because they're really cool and pretty cheap. Combine plush puppet tux and Midnight Crew poster. You make the 4 aces suited. You aren't really sure which one you like better. The red one is softer, while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing the suit is all businessmen, like those guys from Saw. Maybe you'll switch it up as your mood dictates. Combine plush puppet tux and felt poster. This would make the felt duds if you have some of whatever that green grist is. I said it once for you, and now I'm going back. Combine Smuppet and felt poster. You make a jutting out and impudent felt plush.
Yes.
You do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into his heart, and he into yours.
The butts are reflected in his glasses.
The butts.
They are.
Combine dead things in amber and Smuppet.
Also, there's a little peen there on that one.
That's a leg.
That's not a leg.
It's supposed to see how it
That's
lays out.
that's not a leg.
That's
I don't
clearly
know
a
about
leg.
that.
This is a cropped image of a Smuppet. It's
That's
clearly
not
a
a leg.
It's his third leg.
Yeah.
You make a foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Combine dead things in amber or Smuppet. By the way, I'm saying and or the or because that's the functions. Never mind. No one cares. For the
I
sake
care.
of science, you or combine them instead of and combine. You make an amber mutant Smuppet abomination. So cool. Now this is how you make shit work. Egbert and Lalonde should be taking notes. He says making like only useless things while they're
Yes.
actually
He
making.
says while
weapons.
making
Yes.
useless shit.
Combine fetus in a jar and Mr. T puppet.
Oh.
You make the foam fetal Mr. T in a jar. Another backbreaking victory for science. It's fetus. You talk about penis. There you go.
There we go. That's the big one.
Equals greater than. You're looking pretty chill with your new freak show entourage. The underlings all look kind of put off by it though. You're kind of weirding them out.
Yeah, just a little.
Talk about penis. There he.
There he is.
Combine camera and capture log card. You make the Capturoid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capture logging it. Spits out a brand new capture log card every time. Could be a useful way to take a large inventory of anything you can counter without cluttering your Sylladex. Also for grabbing codes for stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. Take photo of self. You take one of your patented ironic cool guy self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Combine fetus in a jar and self-portrait photo, because why not?
Of course.
This would apparently make Dave's brain in a jar. Gross. It costs a king's ransom though, because of course the organ is virtually inimitable?
Inimitable, yeah.
Virtually inimitable. Doesn't stop you from capturoiding its hologram though. Capturoid the hologram of your own brain. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Combine brain and Sweetbro and Hella Jeff drawing and Capturoid camera.
It
The
costs
Sweetbro and
negative
Hella
1,000.
Jeffifier, which gives you 1,000 of whatever this
They will
is.
give you grist.
You make the Sweetbro and Hella Jeffifier or the Spagifier. Finally, something useful.
Finally.
It costs you negative 1,000 units of artifact Christ. Try it out. Snap. Whir. Like how whir has a shadow.
I know, right?
Bro, where'd you go? I was going to show you my chops. Dude, are those wings?
Time to fly away to the sun, you fuck. I can't say that. You fucking piece of.
Fuckning. Fucknig.
Watch your mouth.
Was Hedgehog always the blue guy?
Fucknig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
say the
I
N-word.
forgot. Oh.
You fucking piece of garbage.
Okay. The only thing that's left to really do is watch that asshole fall.
Yeah.
Looks like it automatically prints out a Sweetbro and Hella Jeff comic in some way related to whatever you take a picture of. This should save you a lot of time. Specifically the 5 minutes it takes you to draw a comic. You're a busy guy. Equals greater than. Look at that fucking rad stack of loot.
All of it is fucking useless.
Unrealistic.
Except for, like, 2 things.
Unrealistic. Unreal Air is not floating away. I'm calling the police.
Unrealistic. You're calling the police.
Make copies of Rose's journals. Can't forget the most important thing you came up here to make.
God, I forgot.
Gotta be getting your Snoop on.
Oh god.
That's right, have fun. Take a look.
Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
One book is entitled Meow. The other is titled Complacency of the Learned. Gee, you wonder what could be in Meow. Read it.
Meow, 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 meow,
To be fair, not all of these are meow.
That's
They're
why I'm
different
saying
pronunciations of the letters.
Mm.
And then there's just
And then
ooh
just a couple times in there's just an ooh woo.
ooh. Ooh. Couple random
Ooh,
ooh
woo.
woos.
Ooh.
There's one up there too.
There's plenty.
There's plenty of ooh woos. There's
Equals
plenty
greater
of ooh
than.
woos to go around.
To no surprise at all, this book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? You guys will try out the other book. Looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Dave, read Complacency of the
It
Learned.
says you're reading it, so aren't
It's
you
Rose
supposed to
writing
read
it, so you gotta go ahead.
Oh, but John read it when it was Rose.
No, it's in your color text. You gotta.
This is clearly
This is
Rose's
clearly
writing, so
Ro-
have fun.
Friglish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk
Kinking.
windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nervous compulsion, behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of
I'm gonna
fellow
get water while
wizards
you're
were
doing this, 'cause
all
this is gonna
putting
go on
similar
forever.
moves on their beards as well. The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity,
I'm gonna need a glass of lemonade.
if they didn't do it all the time. Standing thanks, Alamise, for sticking with me. At least you're my friend. I know you're just on your phone.
I'm
but,
interested.
standing in line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe. Zazarpan inspected the clue, a single piece of evidence cradled in his courageous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the tale it told alone so much as that told by the thousands like it festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert, like one of Smarney's formidable custard trifles wobbled out on wheels for the holidays, to the dismay of a small nation. "You're certain of this?" asked Friglish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was, in fact, immersed in meaningful contemplation. "I am afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick roused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck." In case it wasn't clear, Friglish wore a clog Zazarpan didn't care for. It was magic. "The massacre of Sears Gnelf is not as written." What has you convinced it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness?" Executus chimed in. "I believe A fat face stammered, eyes darting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi. "I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry." "No, Smarny. Nobody was in the mood for a sticky bun loaf just now." Zazarpan's ears fell insubstantial to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog-carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries, too, embraced the muted consternation of their great precedent scholar. Few wizards kept sharper abdrumatives or read them with such lucidity. When Zazarpan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike.
She's still
It
going.
was harrowing to entertain. Zazarpan the learned, storied complacency of wizards was marked for grander decadence? No,
Wait,
it's
where
not
is it?
decadence. There's
Where?
D-E-S-C.
Decadence in
Decadence.
this.
Oh, it is Decadence. I didn't see where you
Disciples
were. I sort of
handpicked.
lost track.
Vetted by Akite the Bonafide and tested by Gastro the Munificent, the 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could give their sparkle. Not the ragged gutter snipes so oft harvested with common obscenity. Those vituperative little beggars with hearts to corrupt as dropped
Ventus
bananas
says,
brown.
"Yeah, I'm gonna go too then. If Jim and Dragon are out."
That these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifference's high chamber of soft-skulled prophets. His wisdom-savage brow pruned further with recount of his many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's elucidation and prosperity, an outcome this bleak trail now painfully obviated. There were few puzzles the learned could not suspend and dissect in the recondite manifold beneath his extremely expensive pointy hat. Daring to pitch his cherished pupils in with the foul melange of history's rogues, the heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic and tore them down with joyful malice would prove an intellectual trespass to make his calcium-deficient bones quake.
James.
I'm gonna start doing that to your car cat monologues. And more daring yet was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scraggly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer, only a simple observation so blunt and uncharacteristically jejune for the lauded sage it was breathtaking in its self-evidency. We're going to need more wands. Wow. Think of something better.
And that was the
Complacency of the learned.
that was just one
I'm
page.
sorry, guys. I was gonna stop, but Ventus told me to keep going.
God damn it, Ventus. The wizard story seems really involved and kind of confusing. You'll have to save your place and dig into it later, and then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal with it is. Go get a bookmark. You return to your room in search for a bookmark. Oh, hey, finally a use for that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose, past or future.
I like to think of myself as an alpha, but thank you.
You drop it on you drop it on John in case you're looking for some you drop it on
You
the
drop-
John.
On
You
John.
drop it on John
Oh,
in
God!
the toilet. In case you're looking for some reading material later. Check on Rose. Pester.
Are you Monica? No, I'm James, but thank you. You can call me Monica if you want.
Oh. Whoa, why are you burning your wizard fan fiction?
I'm not. This book contains a genetic code.
Oh, okay, then why are you burning that?
The gods from the furthest ring asked me to.
Is that some dumb wizard thing you just made up or something to do with the tentacle monsters? I can't keep track of what you like anymore.
How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway?
John told
Is
me.
she not going to ask about the tentacle monsters?
No,
Oh.
ignore that.
Oh.
Never happened. He was all snooping around in your room while you were asleep, and I was like, no, man, don't. So not cool. And then he was like, haha, dude, check it out. This book is full of wizards slash. And I was like, I don't even want to know. This is such a crazy violation of privacy.
This story sounds suspicious.
Do you want me to chew him out? Excuse me. Do you want me to chew him out about it? I will, because that was so outrageous. I don't know where he got off being like that.
No.
Sappho's
I don't-
first love. Sappho's first love says your rose voice is lovely. Thank you. I get that a lot.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sappho's
that was
first love.
just James doing a woman.
Clearly, yes.
I'm doing a woman? When did this happen?
No, I don't actually mind. Too bad I missed him.
I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal with that?
I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me.
Oh man, that's so messed up. That you think that. She probably digs wizards for real, just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportion, like pretty much always. You and she could probably have been chatting up how awesome wizards were this whole time, but no. You're probably burning your nutjob meow book to spite her too, aren't you?
No, I told you. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The gods say it's critical to destroy it.
Oh yeah. I thought that was a joke. When did they say that?
When I was asleep.
You mean when we were dancing and stuff in our dreams?
Yes, when I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above in the dark sky.
I've never seen or heard these things in my dreams.
Aren't you often distracted by music and puppets?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades?
No, what a ridiculous question.
Maybe you should try it sometime.
Hmm.
You're the Prince of the Moon.
Hmm.
I'm sure they've been meaning to seek a royal audience.
Hmm.
What do all these dots mean?
Dunno. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Get some sky monsters to boss me around. Sounds cool. Also pester.
Apple.
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 So really, why are you burning that?
I just explained this to other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now?
No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his PesterChum account.
Oh, I see. So instead of having to double explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied upon. What a relief.
I just mean you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless.
I know. But now it's not. You appeared to make it relevant by traveling to the past.
And so, does that mean the sleeping thing worked? Do you remember the future?
I remember some things.
Okay, cool. Why is that cat coat so terrible now?
I don't know, but the gods are pretty emphatic about it.
Well, okay, I guess it's done, but why are you so sure they're right?
Have you ever known them to be wrong?
I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I mean, listening to gross space mutants all day isn't my idea of an awesome time. Especially the ones that sing. Oh god.
Is that why you always kept the music turned up?
No, I flip out to ill jams because they kick ass, obviously.
I guess we'll chalk another riddle up in the solved column.
Yeah, case the fuck closed. Are you talking to future me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Between you taking orders from Dream Beasts and birdwing me with like future secrets, I'm doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink and a nod from Barack Obama. I'm coming upstairs.
Okay.
That's right, I said Obama.
You did say Obama.
Obama.
No, Obama with an N.
Obama.
Obana unana.
Uh-oh. There's Scary Man.
Equals greater than.
Look, there's your hair.
It me.
It you.
Dave, chill with Dave Sprite.
Have fun.
Fuck, alright, cool. Well, at least they never talk for that long because they're too cool.
That's fair.
So it was pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it, and now she doesn't know about it. I know it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has, I'm telling you. Coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time. The best thing about how I did that is that in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass ever. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound tonight with that big fucking payload.
Oh boy,
Huss.
See, way to just slather it on there.
Yeah.
Yep. That big payload of safety you just dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit. Grinning like a goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than some Flintstone vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll go back down and burn that book. Alright. Equals greater than.
Uh-oh.
And it's been stolen. Dave, go back in time and stop the thief. It looks like you already tried that.
Rip.
Whoever took those books was pretty cold-blooded dude. You figure you'll cool it on the time travel for a while. Don't want to see the Dave corpses start to pile up, especially if one of them winds up being you. Throw yourself out the window. Dump. You ditch the body before Jade sees it. That would probably freak her out.
Press a button on the control panel. You push one of the nearby buttons, it activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked onto a particular location on Earth at a particular date and time. Whoever was in the lab appears to have recently calibrated this device.
Red X Fun says, have we seen Dave without his shades on? And Brett Davis says, I don't think Dave has actual eyes.
No, I don't think he does.
He has special eyes.
Special. Look with your special eyes. My brand.
Examine monitor. The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your neighborhood, but there's a factory there you do not recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born. Zoom in. Dad.
And Granny.
Grandma.
Grandma.
An old woman is escorted by her son on a lovely day. The target has been locked over the gentleman's mother. Equal sign, greater than. A meteor overhead looms unnoticed. Equal sign, greater than. They witness the destruction of the facility. Collateral damage to a corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer, Donald Prescott. A mystery begins. Press blue button. Equal sign, greater than. Create a paradox ghost imprint of the woman you recognize to be your grandmother. Equal sign, greater than.
Sappho's first love says, I want a donkey narration of My Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that'd be pretty hysterical, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
He says,
Hold on.
sitting in silence.
Special thanks, kid, because I'm gothic to my GF. You're not in that way, Raven.
No,
Okay.
no, we're not doing
I didn't
that.
think you were actually getting it. That surprised me.
The ghost sludge is sucked into a glass tube. Equals greater than switch 4. You switch to a monitor displaying a view of the remote island in the Pacific on December 3rd, 1995. Zoom in.
Grampy.
Sappho's first love. I just spat out my coffee. Oh no.
Renowned billionaire explorer approaches on his yacht. An old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together they settle the island and plunder its secrets. Equal sign greater than. Immediate overhead streaks unnoticed, heading towards an unseasonably warm city in the central United States. Press blue button. Gotta go. I'm glad this was my first stream, Hedgehog. You're all awesome. Keep it up. See you next
thank
time.
you,
See ya,
Exodus.
Exodus.
Thank you.
Thank
Is
you
it
for joining
Exodus or
us.
Exodus? I've been saying it wrong.
Exodus.
Exodus. Okay.
Exodus.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you so
And
much.
hopefully you will tune in for more.
Absolutely, please do. We look
Or
forward
don't.
to
I understand.
it.
You create a Paradox Ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods with your book. The ghost sludge is collected. Equal sign greater than switch 3. Switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th, 1995.
That's why Homestuck is so long, because
Zoom
every
in.
single action is a page.
Yes.
An outrageously awesome dude stands before a crater where his favorite record shop stood one day prior. Equal sign greater than. He is prepared for the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. A meteor overhead races unnoticed, head towards a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive. Press the blue button.
Bloop. Slorp.
Create a Paradox Ghost imprint of the outrageously awesome dude. The sludge is allocated to one of another pair of tubes. Equal sign greater than switch 2. Such can do a view of your neighborhood on April 13th, 1996. It is the day of your birth. There is more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked goods facility. It is a shopping mall you have never seen before. Zoom in.
Dad. And mom.
Professional lady and a new mother has traveled from the opposite coast at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of a numerous recent.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? He died.
I had a
He's
tonsil
dead.
stone.
Oh.
I hear my teeth. Oh god. Oh god.
You right?
Yeah. It was a big one in my throat.
Oh.
I didn't even know tonsil stones were a thing.
You don't?
No.
No.
I've never gotten one.
I haven't either.
I have them. I know a few people that do.
I don't have tonsils at all. So, you know.
That's fair. You don't have tonsils.
Yeah, if you don't have tonsils, you're not going to get tonsil stones.
I mean, I have tonsils. I've just never gotten tonsil stone.
I'm not sure at this point.
Well, if you don't know they're a thing, maybe you just don't know what they are. It's like little kind of particles stuck in your throat that they're solid.
Gross.
No, I figured it was basically.
I mean, I just
in your
Googled
tonsil,
it,
so.
so.
I don't know.
Huh.
I've never gotten one before.
Well, all right. I'll just be alone then.
James, God, you're weirdo.
God, sugar.
Yeah, weird.
Numerous recent celestial anomalies while he is on expedition. She notices a meteor overhead on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf, a letter, and a rather hefty, unabridged joke book. Equal sign greater than.
Ruh-roh.
Sassacre.
Sassacre Massacre. An old mother lost today, but a new son gained. Equal sign greater than.
Weird.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady has fled. The mystery deepens. Equal sign greater than.
That's why it's been stuck. It's under your phone. There you go.
But the martyr has not lost track of the lady. Press the blue button.
Schlorp. Schlorp.
You create a Paradox Ghost imprint of the professional lady. The sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes are filled, an automated sequence begins to execute. Equal sign greater than. 4 young Paradox clones are created. There's his eyes. Look at him.
There's Dirk's eyes. There's Bro's eyes.
Yeah, we got mom,
We got
grandpa, grandma,
Grammy,
and bro. Baby bro.
Baby bro.
There's one more button to push. Ectobiology sure does involve a lot of button pushing. At least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. Your loyal assistant, Dr. Meowgon, is all over this one. Sign greater than.
Slurp.
One pair of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below. The other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated. Sign greater than.
There they are.
Ta-da!
Scale Echoladder.
Look, it's Dave's little eyes.
Oh, Dave's
Scale.
got eyes.
Scale Ectoladder.
Baby Cling Dave. That became a huge meme back when Homestuck
Did
was
it?
like going.
Oh, I must not been there yet.
You didn't know about Baby Cling
I
Dave?
must not been there yet. No.
Yo, yeah, no, but this was like back when I was in like 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah, I
Which
didn't
think
get
was
into it
before
till
you got-
I was.
You were in
sophomore
8th and 9th
year.
grade?
Yeah, bro. I used to be a high schooler.
No. No!
Disgusting!
Sappho's first love. Baby Cling Dave is how I got in Homestuck. That's gorgeous. Yeah, Baby Cling Dave became a huge. They put him on everything. People printed out Baby Cling Dave and put it on their like Christmas trees and shit.
Oh.
Like stuck it to their walls.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
it was a big thing.
You storm up your Echolad to claim the coveted, if difficult to pronounce wrong, Ecto-Bio-La Babysitter.
Yep.
Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging the boondollars, just what your pork hollow's fat ass needs. Equal sign greater than. You surpass 1 million boondollars and trade them all in for a single whopping boon buck. This is, of course, going directly into the college fund for these youngsters. Sure is heavy. Into the hollow it goes. Equal sign greater than.
Oh lord.
Oh
Equal sign
Oh no!
greater than.
It was bigger than she could handle. Navigating the veil nearby. Oh, that would be me, I guess. Or no, I
That
mean,
would be James technically.
I guess,
but-
yeah, because screw it. Yeah, it's James.
Yes, you're an old British man, James.
An older man has much to do before he returns to Earth, dies, gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter/granddaughter, and stuck in front of a fireplace. Taking priority at the moment is shipping 2 passengers long overdue for a reunion.
Valentine Vale is saying, "Oh Jesus Christ, I'm dying. I used to have Baby Cling Dave on my Tumblr as a mouse icon."
It's all
Smash
coming
that.
back, isn't
Oh,
it,
God.
Valentine Vale? It's
Oh,
all
God.
coming back.
It's all coming together.
Baby Cling Dave. Told you.
Equal
yeah,
sign,
it was
equal sign,
The
greater
fact
than.
that everyone is reacting so much to it.
Mhm,
means
yeah.
Baby Cling Dave
Greater
is-
than. Equal sign greater than.
There they are.
Equal sign,
Mom,
Mom
Dad.
and Dad.
Mom and Dad. The scarf.
His wallet fetch mode.
He gives the scarf.
Equal sign greater than.
She has the scarf.
Equal sign greater
She
than.
has the scarf.
Equal sign greater than.
They go off into the distance.
And here comes Carcat.
Here's Carcat. Here's 5 pages of
Well,
Carcat.
James, have fun talking to yourself.
Have fun, James.
Troll John. See, this is a case in point.
Wait. Oh look! Dr. Meowgon is playing with cloned baby Dave.
Aww.
John.
Oh, John.
Yeah, he
Once
has
again, the
glasses.
brain.
Oh,
Once again, the
that's
brain
cute.
is bad. The brain is bad at things. You know. I'm just gonna go. How you say?
Oh my
die.
god, this is a long page.
Yes, it is.
Now, see, so real quick before you start that, so we got Dirk in the tube,
We got him in
who
the-
somehow broke that tube.
Somehow.
We have Baby Cling Dave once again. I think Baby Dave is almost always drawn as Baby Cling Dave, as far as I'm aware. Little Jane on her head, little Jade,
Pulling
Lil
on the
John,
pants.
and then
Of course.
little Rose and
little
Rock.
Of course,
Just
those
fighting.
2 are fighting.
They fight.
They're slap fighting. I was under the assumption they were talking, but now I've come to realize they're clearly slap fighting.
Oh yes.
And then rigging them on in the corner is just little tiny Jake
Jake,
just slapping the.
Yeah.
Oh lord, he's slapped. 1-800.
Stop, clap.
Slap. All right, James, have fun. You need
Have
to get
fun.
through this page, so have fun.
Have fun.
We're not getting to 2000.
It's only 3 pages, then you're good. We got about an hour still.
Okay.
This is the longest one
We
too.
just read this really recently.
Yeah,
so
it
you
took
have
us
to-
only an hour and 20 minutes to get through the whole thing that
The
we
whole
read,
thing
and
that we
we read it from like page 850,
1800,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, 800 or something like that.
What point?
The point I was just making about the ultimate riddle. You blithering, perculent
Yep.
shithole.
Okay, that's your cue to laugh at me for some more, I guess. Because you seem to really get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged.
Oh man, I must be getting closer to the conversations where you're trolling me harder. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve.
You see what I mean? Fuck you about that!
Anyway, you weren't making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Yes, I was. And now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit! Get out of my car now!
Nope, we never talked about it yet.
Oh, hell, that's right. Damn it, I guess this is going to be confusing.
Oh, you're just starting to figure out that out now?
See, I kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end, just before the rift, and then jumped back a little, and now I guess I've become railroaded into working backwards here. Unless I want to do this sort of dumb schizophrenic hopping around like the others.
Oh my god, I know, you've already told me like a million times!
I have? Wow, I can't wait for all these amazing conversations to take place. It's going to be like that human vacation with a giant red chimney asshole up in here. You know, the one where a bunch of moaning nook suckers sing at a little pine tree, I think.
Man, I've got to say I'm a little disappointed by this masterful trolling you're bragging about.
I was bragging? Why would I bother with that sort of pedantic human horse shit? Maybe you should consider that I was bragging to get your hopes up in the future. Only to let you down. And thus troll you masterfully in that respect.
Maybe, but that would be pretty weak too.
Your brittle human calcium-based skull is what is weak, and if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it.
Vibe check.
Whatever, so what was the case in point you were making anyway?
I was scrolling back and noticed you were in the Veil.
Whoa, I am?
Yeah, dum-dum, you're tumbling around on a big goddamn meteor, and you just created younger versions of yourselves and your guardians. Probably by mucking around with that thing like a doofus.
Wait, these are baby versions of us?
So clueless! What did you think you were doing there anyway?
Well, I saw footage of my Nana and some other people who I am pretty sure like Jade's grandpa and Rose's mom and stuff from a long time ago. And then there are all these little guys scurrying around. So they're like clone copies of us?
No, they're literally you and your guardians, Paradox clones.
Huh? What do you mean like they're literally us? Do they go back in time?
Yeah, obviously, great guess, brain hero! But technically, they aren't even sent back in time, because with respect to the medium, your universe's timeline is meaningless. Seriously, why would it give a crap about Earth's past or future or whatever? From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronology is from our perspective. But I guess that's all a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronology, yeah, they go back in time. A paradox clone is by definition a correctly cloned duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that was cloned. If it's a malformed clone, it's just a meaningless mutant that has no bearing on the stable loop continuum. I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bulges, so those gross little things there are all you guys. Way to go to Earth and grow up and become the inspired bunch of clout-fisted douchebags you all are now. And this was the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle.
What is the riddle anyway? Maybe I can guess. I'm good at riddles.
Think again, ignoramus! It's not even that great, or even much of a riddle at all! In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of, like, weird poems and shit. You find them along your quests, with clues and stuff buried in them to help you solve puzzles, and move huge stone columns, make staircases appear, and lots of nonsense like that. It's all masked in this flowery sort of frothy, poetic jackassery that nobody really cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling it for you. But what all these lofty, symbolic illusions boil down to is some grander statement about what you see happening here. That you are always the key to seeing your own existence through this game. And any hope that it could have played out differently, or that you could have avoided this whole mess, was always just a ruse. A distraction, perhaps? What? Never mind. Because if it didn't go down this way, then how are you even born? Get it? Which is especially pathetic, since Paradox Space apparently went to all this trouble to make you just fail and die. Really? There's nothing more tragic than these null sessions full of kids entering the game, fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out and leave behind an empty, pointless, insifisphere for all eternity. Actually, it's sort of hilarious. Or it would be if it didn't affect me personally. But anyway, there's a lot more to the riddle than just that. Like what we were just talking about last time we talked. But that's sort of the gist of the theme it deals with. Okay. Well, if I run into some salamanders who tell me all about this riddle and get really excited about it, I'll try to act surprised. So, this is the same kind of thing you went through. With, like, being your own Paradox clones and creating your own parent and stuff. Yeah? How did that even work with 12 of you? Well, and now he sips from a juice pouch. I'm actually drinking, like, a giant mug of lemonade. It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not going to get into it. Our family structures are already way more complicated than yours without even getting spooky time slime involved. Basically, we have nothing in common whatsoever. Except maybe this. I was the guy in your position. You make all these clothes, and frankly, it all kind of freaked me the hell out. Huh. I guess now you mention it, I'm finding it all a little strange. Oh, only just now. Fuck, you are fast. I hope you got the mad boonbucks to pay off those speeding tickets. No, I mean the ghost stuff and paradoxes are one thing, of course. It's not. It's something else. It's just this is really weird. What's so weird about it? Well, normally humans hatch from, like, these slimy pods, and then we wriggle out as little pink larvae. Oh, really? Ha! Maybe we have more in common than I thought! Maybe those really are mutant clones, and they aren't going back to siege your planet! Sure. Hell, I'm confused now, not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get back to me in a few minutes? I mean, like a few minutes of my time, not yours. All of these little pink monkeys are getting way out of line, and I had to tend to them. If you message me in a couple minutes, we can continue conversing in the same linear fashion for a change. Okay. And then after that, you can keep going backwards, then make fun of me riding my little red rocket. You tell me I look like a silly little Paradox clone fresh out of my slime tube, and this is all just a big nursery time recess jamboree. That'd burn me good. Hello, I'm still at the store, and I just wanted to let you know that Headshock smells. I agree.
Wow, thanks.
Next to her, she totally does, bro.
Thanks.
Okay, that is pretty good, but I can't use it because you said it, and then later, i.e. right now, you would get the satisfaction of knowing that you were the one to come up with that burn. See, you are dealing with a pro. You can't out-troll me, so just forget about it and stop trying.
And that's the longest one out of the way, at least.
Yeah. I mean, they'll keep talking, but at least it's not that
There's
long.
only like 2 more, and they're shorter.
Gentle little pink monkeys. They're scrambling all over the place. They appear to be preoccupied with some of the objects littered around the lab. At least it's keeping them busy.
Dirk.
Equal sign greater than.
He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Thank you. Sorry.
Equals.
Hearing the mic way
Equal sign greater than.
Wow. Who gave a baby double pistols?
Who gave him guns?
Who gave the baby guns?
Get trolled by CG again.
John, why do you see 69 when you're staring at these babies? It's kind of weird.
Not super long, at least.
He wants a 69 with the kids.
It does.
Stop trying to 69 with Jade. I'm uncomfortable.
Please stop.
It's baby Jade too. It's not even regular.
Yeah, no, yes.
James, did your angry voice hurt your throat? Not really.
Yeah, I could just tell by the way you were saying it that you sort of found that that way to do it without really slamming down hard in your throat.
Yep.
Okay, it's a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we're being.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye!
Wait.
What?
I was just looking at all these rascals and I was wondering, how do they go back in time and become us and stuff? Does it have something to do with the reckoning?
How do you know about that?
You told me. We had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative, and you totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful.
I was only just spiting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says do something, and then, oh, laugh, you lose if you don't do it. That isn't anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be a worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children.
Oh, wow. Is that the title of the movie, too?
Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you ever liked.
Haha, that isn't even true and doesn't make sense.
Anyway, how could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? You would dare me to do something, then I would do it next time. Then you wouldn't even remember the dare, because we didn't make it yet. You would... That's what isn't true, and doesn't make sense, you damp bag of puke!
Yeah, well, the dare never happened. I was joking around and made that up to give you a hard time.
You have sounding stupid down to such a science! Where is your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor?
I am wearing a lab coat, sort of.
You look like an elf!
That's bullshit.
You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance!
Do you even have elves?
Yes, let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't not have. What a great fucking idea, John!
What?
You asked about the reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these stupid, pretty much terrible things?
Okay, yeah.
So when the reckoning starts happening, all these paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flown through sky and defense portals, and sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye!
Wait, so that means we're all sort of like Superman?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
You all trace the mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who's really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic, but also in a way, kind of admirable. Because it means deep down, you all must realize who your daddy is. We are, bitches!
Yeah, Superman is pretty cool, I guess. Did you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time?
Oh, my throbbing lobe! Who gives a barfing fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience! Adios, loser! Why weren't you at elf practice?
There you go.
Wait, get back to me in a couple minutes, okay?
Fine!
Facepalm next to combo.
Equal sign greater than.
Still you.
Still James. James just going forever.
Shred.
And to be fair, Alamis is sitting in silence.
Yes, poor Alavis. She's okay. She's not even paying attention. She's on her phone. It's all good.
I'm on my phone.
Monica can't get you now.
Well, I'm glad
Ooh, that
you
lemonade is like
you're
burning up my
invested in the
throat.
I
story.
know, right? I'm so glad if the hosts aren't even invested in the story, that I'm sure the audience totally is.
I mean, they seem pretty invested, actually.
They do actually seem pretty. All 4 of them.
There's 7.
Yeah, but we're
There's
at least
8.
2 of them.
You're ripping up so many hellacious threads. This fierce, shitty biz nasty is getting so deliriously rude, brazen. Okay, you lost the handle on that sentence.
This is
Oh my-
Car Cat. This is the Duke Nukem guy.
Oh, whoops.
Remember AR question mark.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You were ripping up so many hellacious shreds, this fierce shitty biz nasty's getting so deliriously rude brazen. Okay, you lost a handle in that sentence. Oh my God. Is that what you think it is? You go sign right then. This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You're going to throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. You always call jail the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes. Go in.
Frogs.
There's a large elevator platform
All of
ahead.
them.
There's a large elevator platform ahead. Go down. Below there is a dark, cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It has deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited. And for the clock to be set. Is all harmless enough. Still no sign of any perpetrators. Search premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there is some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. Examine equipment. There's a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. Eight days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked goods baroness. Cosine greater than.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
There's an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land sakes alive. We are cooking with petrol now. Equal sign greater than. The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was a magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Hallie. He takes a
I think
belt.
it's Holly.
I thought it was Haley.
think it's
so, you
Hallie.
know, everyone's
No, it's-
different.
It's spelled like Hallie.
It could be Hallie or Holly, but it's definitely not Haley.
I thought it was Haley because of the comment. I figured it was a reference to it, but
But there's a comment that soon follows
Fair.
that will say, because it could be Hallie, because you could say Hallie,
yeah,
and then it could sound like.
yeah.
He takes a belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal. Sign greater than. People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated,
No!
but they weren't.
There goes Sassacre.
Reports
sign,
of
equal
the
sign
man's
greater
death
than.
were greatly my death was greatly exaggerated.
This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
Who gave
Equal
the
sign,
baby
equal
a
sign
gun?
greater
Who
than.
gave the baby a
This
gun?
baby with a gun.
An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained. Sign greater than. Aha, there's Hallie. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it.
That's why I thought Holly, but
But Hallie works.
Hallie could work because.
Hallie.
Oh, look, it's Holly.
Yeah.
It sounds like Harley.
It's Larry. It's Larry the cucumber.
Oh no.
Fast forward. "13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her.
I believe
Sign greater than.
you.
This all
I
seems
believe.
pointless to you, and immaterial for the crime that has been committed. Though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear the elevator platform. Someone is coming. Sign greater than.
Hey, Alamise, how's it going?
It is a high-ranking agent from your kingdom.
She doesn't talk though, no. But I hate her.
Could he be
what
the
about
man
last
behind
time
this
I'm
crime?
here, I'm listening.
You play that
Could-
diamond character.
Could his intent be mutinous? You know the
Oh,
agent
that-
to be far too dangerous to take into custody.
You hide behind some equipment and observe.
I think. No, it's still James narrating.
He appears to be holding some notebooks. Also, it appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. Cosine equals sign greater than. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless. And he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. Everybody needs a seed. A fine thing that all people need. Cosine equals sign greater than. The time capsule stores the seed, and on account of some default setting is a program to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. Equals sign greater than. The agent approaches another device near the large monitor. Get trolled by CG in sane and linear manner.
Back to you.
But it's very short.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy? Sure, I guess.
You don't even know it yet, but you're about to start passing up bunnies like they're cheap cigars. It's going to be an embarrassing display.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have one chat, then it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in the due course of time.
Okay. I was sort of mulling it over while looking at these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things, and how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said our reckoning starts sooner.
Yeah.
Are you sure it has to start so soon? Can't we delay it?
It starts in a few minutes, stupid. See that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything.
Oh, dang. Guess I should better get off this meteor then.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen all at once. First some smaller meteors go, then bigger ones, spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. Like it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the boss, get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would spare you from making a fool of yourself in a couple minutes. And more importantly, spared me from having to watch.
Okay, well you keep seeing how doomed we are and how all this bad stuff happens sooner, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly?
Jack Noir.
Equal sign greater than.
No, here we go.
This is a little long. No, this one's not bad either.
It's still not
And
bad.
this is
but
the last one, so.
Thank God.
I thought those were more accurate
No,
because
that's the last one.
John does the thing afterwards, and then I think Cartwright comments on it. I thought that was
Very briefly, maybe.
Yeah, just saying.
Who is Jack Noir?
An agent of Dearest, who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge.
So you didn't have him in your game?
No, we did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He settled a grudge against the Queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiled himself and sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on our old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though. Just because he took the Queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had one monarch to deal with instead of two. Of course, it was a nasty giant 12 times prototypes Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time for the biggest meteors came, but still.
I see. So after he got exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all this trouble?
No, good. Egbert, you are thicker than that hideous joke book you wall around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game you like to play? Name one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example. That's fine. That's not the point. So let's say you play your Bandicoot and I play my Bandicoot. They're essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors. They're still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. And so we both have our own ass Bandicoots to ourselves, the same but different. Our Jacks are the same but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the Queen, but got no further. Your Jack gets the best of both of them and is now something higher than a Queen or a King.
Like an ace?
Sure, okay.
Okay, I think I get it. But how did he do that? What was different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It's under investigation. But it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come. For you!
Oh no, what is the worst thing?
Already told you!
Damn it. Oh hey, sorry, hold on, this little lady is bugging me about something.
Yeah, you might as well get it over with and get rid of the lousy rabbit already!
Oh man! I just had the best idea.
Get it
It's
the
so
best?
perfect.
Ah!
A blonde mother and daughter together. This is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh wait, let me check. The answer is yes!
It is like that scene in Con Air. I'll give her the bunny like I am Nick Cage, fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck!
I wish I had a filthy wife beater on. Oh well.
Just... Ugh!
And here we go, gang. Here we
Reunite with your loving wife and daughter.
Oh, this is glorious.
Yes. He's so glorious.
I'm home.
How do I get through one night without you?
You guys can't see it.
If I had
have
to
the
live
flashlight on my
without
phone on,
you.
and I'm waving it around.
What kind of life would that be?
That's right, I can't see it.
And I,
If you move slowly, like a bit to the left, I could.
Oh shit. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now.
my heart, my soul. If you ever
I think I've got a
leave,
picture of fire. He's gonna be
baby,
around.
that would
I
take
love
away
the part that you leave so
everything
young.
Yes.
in my life.
But I want one.
Without you, there'd be no sun in my sky. There'd be no love in my life. There'd be no
This is so good.
Pretty crazy.
Take a second.
baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. If you ever leave, baby, that would take away everything that's real
This
in my life.
is stupid.
Next Molly on guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Play that shit. Play that shit. I hear you. I hear you in here. In my heart. So good on my eardrums. Yeah. You got that Telecaster twang. Twanging into my soul.
My soul.
Alright. That was reunite with your loving wife and daughter.
Okay, so I'm just curious. Did Hussey were there ads on this, or did he just make this all for free
He just
and
made
for
it all
fun?
for free.
This is
Dang.
just a thing you did.
Here's the thing he did.
Iconic.
End of Act 4.
Do we end here?
Sappho's first love.
Hold
Oh
on.
no, I'm getting so many memories. Brett Davis. Carcat wants to commit the not alive.
Equals greater than. Innovations a few more
Psych!
pages.
We have
But now it is time for
I
the
think
best scene.
we have 66.
Nope, we have 56 pages to go. It's
Headshot, can you turn up your mic volume?
90. Yeah, totally can. There we go.
No, it was. I
it
thought
was
it was.
990.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So we have 56.
But here is
Dave,
the best scene in
Get
Homestuck.
trolled by GC. This is Hedgehog's favorite scene.
Dave, what's it smell like?
What?
Your blood.
Fuck off.
Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious.
You're the annoying blind one, aren't you?
Yeah,
Dave told me about you.
good. Too many Daves. It's like this big asshole and cool guy party, but someone forgot to invite all the cool guys. Wink.
What did you do to Mike Miller? Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Where do you even get a burn like that? That's sick.
I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down all these burns.
No, you messed that up.
Hey, Dave! Dave! Is this you?
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
10-10.
Terezi, you missed.
You missed, Terezi.
Did you try to draw the shades on his face and miss? What's even the point? He's already wearing shades.
It's so perfect! That is so you!
This is moronic.
Dave, tell me, what's your blood smell like? Or I'll make another one! And I know these hurt your feelings!
I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retina. Shit is beautiful like little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes and find poetry in even the simplest
Oh,
things.
dang, Dave,
Just
go
one of those
off.
little joys in life you take for granted, you know? This miraculous gift of vision.
Dave, check it out! I figured it out! This has gotta be you!
Kid Camille.
Worse.
Worse. Even worse.
I mean, the sword's closer.
Yeah, the thing on his chest is further away though, and the sunglasses are still entirely inaccurate.
Ah!
I could give myself a hernia trying to be as big a douche as that guy. I could try, but it would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble around like a rag doll.
Oh god, I can't breathe!
And yet, as much as that guy's the tooliest dude I could have ever hoped to meet, he and I would still get along famously, because we can both see. Just him and me having a sea party, like a couple of eagle-eyed bros peeping shit up into the wee hours. No?
Nope, that's the wrong
No.
one.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
Just peeping shit up to the wee hours.
Yeah.
Terezi, relax.
No.
I guess, but you'll have to be careful not to stumble around bumping in all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine. Jade!
Oh!
Nani?
You
You
get
have
to
to
talk.
read the, you have to read the
You
thing.
have to read the thing.
Get trolled by AT.
Jade, hi. Is your robot nearby? Where you can type, because you are asleep.
Oh, yes, it appears so.
Okay, in that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
Oh my god, why is this one so nice? This is so cute, I like this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess I've been pretty busy here. I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John is supposed to wake up soon. But he just won't wake up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one to wake him up, but I don't know what to do.
This is the Taurus troll, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was looking to see if I could see him be awake in the future, but I can't see his dreams or anything.
Oh, well, thanks for trying anyway.
But soon you'll wake up, it looks like. So maybe this means you have success?
I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up?
Oh, goodness, there's so much going on. And there is a lot of trouble that you are in.
Oh
But what it comes down to is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift. And then I can't see what happens after that anymore. Which is okay with me because, to be honest, seeing your whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming.
Oh, so Jade's the one that makes the rift, huh? So she's the bitch that makes me play Dead by Daylight several times a day to get that fucking brand new part at the end. Let me get her!
Yeah.
no.
Red X Runs Dragon, are you voicing AT right now? Because if so, that's a great voice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Tavros. Although I guess they never actually said his name,
No, they
but
haven't
it's
yet,
fine.
that's fine.
We've been saying their names anyway.
Yes.
Where were we?
I appreciate that the Taurus troll is a nice boy.
Yes.
Yep.
I think. it's-
Yes, I know what you mean.
It's so complicated, and I don't even know what I should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantages to play pranks on you.
That sounds like it would be fun. But you guys never even played pranks on me. You were always just kind of mean.
Sorry. I think.
What was that?
It was just him being generally displeased.
Oh.
Clip it, folks. You heard it here.
Jade, you're looking like a snack. I think the idiotic thing about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just as likely to get trolled yourself. Maybe even more badly, which I think is what is going on here, just between you and me.
Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys. Or not yet.
No, but you sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He left you a message a long time ago on your timeline to talk to him when your robot blows up.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or was that another trick?
I don't know. I can't see it blow up in your future. Not on screen. I mean, there are a lot of explosions. All the time. Anyway, too many explosions.
You could ask me in the future.
Okay, I will ask. Okay, you said yes, it did blow up. And you talked to him, and then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird.
Is he not a nice guy?
Not really.
Well, maybe he's just been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt? For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy too.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me while I'm asleep. Why is that?
Oh, I guess that it makes sense, because you have a robot to let you say things that happen on Prospit. And I'm curious, because the only time I've ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep. But now all our dream selves are dead.
Oh no! Dream selves can die?
Yeah.
I never knew that, or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense, though.
Yeah. So enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye.
That sounded ominous as fuck.
That was ominous as hell.
Enjoy your nap while it lasts.
Look at the happy boy, he fly.
I want to play a game.
Okay.
Hey, Jade.
You want to play a game?
Oh god. Get trolled by GA.
There's a bomb strapped to your colon. You have 48 hours.
So I don't talk for a while,
No,
and then I
you-
just talk all the
You have
time.
all
I
time now. Yep, that's how it works.
That's how Homestuck works.
That's how Homestuck
Welcome.
works.
Hello
Welcome
again.
to City 17.
Are we friends yet at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it is probably not to be.
Pardon?
Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose?
I'm a little busy.
It sounds like you are attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about the subtle scorn, isn't she?
That sounds about right.
Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario.
Honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your Dumb Rose script for our next conversation, but it turned out there was a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours once you finally catch on.
I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about?
I'd love to explain in detail and cause some sort of time paradox, but you see, and this revelation may be as startling as any, I'm a little busy.
I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation, one which I have not yet had.
Yes, that is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. The only thing left to do is ride out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding, and while I maintain the chilly facade you have grown to so enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be difficult because, have I mentioned? I'm busy. Goodbye.
Fine.
Dave, keep getting trolled by GC.
Dave! Dave! I finally got it!
Oh, hell.
I finally figured it out! Once and for all! This is you!
I like how it's not Back to the Future, it's specifically Back to the Future, the pinball.
The pinball.
Just the pinball.
The pinball.
And nothing is placed correctly at all.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Really.
That... Okay, that's pretty amazing.
Oh god, it is so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro right there, adventuring through time and playing pinball in bro heaven together. Tell me that isn't so fucking perfect.
Hey, speaking of which, where's my bro anyway? Haven't seen him at all since I got here. Dave's brain doesn't know. You can see everything that goes on, right? Or smell it, or whatever. How does that even work? How do you use a computer and know what's going on? It doesn't make sense. My face doesn't make sense.
Dave, your face doesn't make... Damn it.
Haha.
But actually, your face does make sense to my nose and my tongue.
Ew.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Dave, that you will never experience the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day, that I ensconce myself in like a warm and comfy bathrobe made of flavor and melody.
Oh, okay. So the dumbest and most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, got it.
Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I can tell, you never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad he won't be around to bail you out again like he did when you entered.
Mr. Sir says, ow, my ears. Aaron Kennedy says, I like this voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sir.
Lead from ears.
Yes.
Man, don't remind me about that. So embarrassing.
It's okay. I won't tell John about it. I know that's what you're worried about.
Oh, okay, cool.
But look, you don't need to be upset about not having your bro to lean on anymore.
Who's upset? About time the dude gave me a little space.
Blah, okay, whatever you say, but that's not the point. The point is, I will help you instead, Dave. Is that cool?
I guess.
I know everything that's going to happen to you. I can tell you before it happens, so you can be ready and not have to go back in time and get killed all the time and stand in a toilet looking at your own blood for 10 minutes.
Alright, so what's next?
First, you go through the gate, and when you go through, you will go to another place in your wild cherry lava land, and you will quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They will try to eat you, but that is just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared.
Why would I be scared?
Dave, please. You are crying like a little boy. It is happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears taste delicious. Kind of like something you would know about. A troll delicacy called cotton candy.
We have cotton candy, dump ass.
Descend.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wow, I love Demon Slayer.
Fuck a sailor. And then we're back.
The genius thing is, you think that has nothing to do with Homestuck. Well, you'd be wrong. Not at all. Not all of it. I don't remember the song. He gets a lot more work than me.
Just some of those these cutscenes are just so good.
They get better.
No, literally, they get better.
They get better.
They're so good.
They're so good. And
Toby Fox is one of the people involved with Homestuck. Yeah, he makes a couple songs, and then towards the end,
he gets very prominent.
He gets very prominent and makes most of the music. And this was, of course, before Undertale.
Oh, hey, there's art credits. I could see if the guy you were talking about is on there.
We will have them. We'll have them soon. The guy you're talking about, James, Toby Fox, is the guy we're talking about.
No. He's talking about the guest artist.
Guest
artist. That's fair. All right.
What was this? Descend.
Egress. This is my final entry. My co-players and I have made every earnest attempt, with occasional
Who is the
relapse.
guest artist we're talking about? Sorry.
We don't know their name. To play
We just
this
know
game
that
the
there
right
are
way.
guest artists later, so I don't really know.
I have been meticulous in documenting the process to help our peers and successors through the trial should we fail. In my hubris, I believe these classes were relegated to the Earthbound, but in even this great supposition, I was in error. Our otherworldly antagonists have assured us of our inevitable failure repeatedly, while the gods whisper corroboration in my sleep. I believe them now. I just blew up my first gate. I'm not sure why I did it, really. I am not playing by the rules anymore. I will fly around this candy-coated rock and comb the white sand until I find answers. No one can tell me our fate can't be repaired. We've come too far. I jumped out of the way of a burning fucking tree, for God's sake. I have used a spell to rip this walkthrough from Earth's decaying network and sealed it in one of the servers floating in the furthest ring. The gods may disperse the signal throughout the cosmos as they wish. Perhaps it will be of use to past or future species who, like us, have been ensnared by Skya's malevolent tendrils. In case it wasn't clear, magic is real. Pardon my egress. You're on your own now.
Oh, it's not like 50 minutes long.
I know.
That's disappointing.
Hours in the future.
The war-weary calls another broken planet home. Another cloth his garb. Land and rags fit for the wayward. A villain becomes a mayor. I mean, vagabond.
Not yet.
He doesn't become a mayor yet. He'll become one later.
The recent past is recalled. I think it's supposed to be
This
him.
is supposed to be, yeah.
An accursed mascot is located among fallen brethren. Its visage reviled. A rag of souls drifts from the heavens. Its owner, a mystery.
Oh, I forgot to point it out. So we saw the robot explode during that cutscene.
Yes, indeed.
Earlier, because again, we watched the wrong stream by mistake back when we were trying to watch back. But I'm glad we did, honestly, because at some point, randomly in the middle of Jade's whole thing, she does an interpretive dance. And she goes, this will no way mean anything. But the dance that she does a little arm flailing, and that's what the robot did when it blew up.
Yep.
So it was...
Red X Phones, so when's the Before Megalovania music gonna happen? It has been happening. Some of these songs that we've been listening to have been Toby Fox.
Yeah, we just haven't pointed them out because I don't know specifically
We don't know,
which ones.
yeah.
I think no. What they mean is like, I believe, when does Megalovania show up? Like before it became as well known as it did
I don't know
in
if
Undertale.
It does. We'll have to see, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in Homestuck, wasn't it?
Anyway. boy finds
This
him.
is John.
This is John talking,
Oh.
but I think it's all because it's all Wayward Vagabond.
No,
isn't it?
it's
Alright.
just them cutting around and him doing his sort of.
Fair enough.
What's the term for it? You said it the other day. You were like, man, Hussey wants to write us something, but he can't.
A porno.
Sleuth, you said it when we were reading this. It's like a book about a undercover like detective or something. Like
Oh, he wants to write a noir.
a noir, yeah. This is his sort of noir back and forth thing. That's the word.
A boy finds a dead friend. Her ring recovered. Equal sign greater than. The boy sees himself in a cloud. His destination revealed. Hours in the future.
Ahem. A mistress becomes a mendicant. The recent past is recalled. A communication device is borrowed. A rendezvous arranged.
God, I wish that was me.
Your head decapitated or the girl?
The slayer is summoned.
Both.
The collateral presented. Snap. The jewel is beckoned.
think-
The bargain honored. This is still her.
Probably. Because he beckons but whatever.
Doesn't
it's
matter.
fine, it's not a big deal.
The boy finds the castle. His courier's path crossed. The mail is delivered. An obligation satisfied. And now it's back to John.
The package is opened. Letters read. John.
This
You
is
again.
you again, James.
So, this is going to be. Oh, how do I describe this? It's kind of so.
Dapper
James,
young
yeah, so
British
you know what
man.
I've been doing with the mayor, Wayward Vagabond?
Yeah.
But less energy and a British accent.
God, that sounds like a
John, from what I hear tell, you've been...
But with like obviously.
John, from what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading this. I can't do it. This sounds like a you thing.
No, because
No.
this character definitely comes back.
Yep.
And I am playing a character right alongside
We
them.
can send you stuff later that this character doesn't become relevant for a long time.
Yeah,
so we'll send you stuff later.
You can sort of just do. Basically, the points to get is he's an energetic, bubbly guy with a British accent.
Yep.
And most people think he has a little bit of a higher pitch voice. Those are the key points.
John, from what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading
So
this.
much better.
Yep,
there you
perfect.
That's so great! I love adventure, and I would bet my bottom boonbuck you two do. I think we're birds of a feather, John. I am pretty eager to meet you. Oh, I should have mentioned we are going to meet someday. I hear you like movies, is that right, John? I love movies too. Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? So freaking hilarious. It's hard to talk to Jade about movies, because she doesn't really know about movies, but I'm sure you know that. Boring. Haha, just kidding, Jade. You know I love you and I think you're a blast. Okay, speaking of Jade, we spent quite a long time working on this present for you. It was a big team effort. Okay, I had to do quite a lot of arm twisting to get her to go along with helping me make such an oddball present for you, and so well in advance. But I had my arm sort of twisted myself to get this going in the first place. But then she came around to the idea because she can see the future. Pretty amazing if you ask me. It'll all be clear later. Gadzooks with all this arm twisting, I've been getting a good workout. We should wrestle when we meet, John. I'd love to wrestle, but I don't get a chance to wrestle with anyone that much. Do you like to go into fisticuffs, John? Scrums and whatnot? Me too. Anyway, you should listen to Jade from here on out, John, because she sure knows what's best. She sure seems to know what's best for you. Whatever your adventure throws at you, I'm sure she'll tell you can handle it. She believes in you. There's another page of this letter. Oh, God.
And then the text is just up there. They
Yep.
didn't write about it.
Oh, kicking Christ, I'm a dirty diaper. I almost forgot to mention what's in this box. Sorry this shit's so small. I mean, obviously it's small. Contents, Real Deringer, Quills of Echidna, and...
I thought it was an
Habs
S2.
crosshair.
I thought it
It's
was an
a
S2, but
kidna.
it's
It's a kidna.
C.
Quills of Echidna, and
Habs crosshairs.
Ahab's Crosshairs.
There we go.
And
And
then
this
this
is
is-
Jade.
Yeah.
There's another letter from a different author.
Dear John, happy birthday! Even though it's super late and you probably went through a lot of trouble to get it, I really hope this present cheers you up. You look so sad while you were reading my letter.
Oh God, I got another tonsil stone out from that British voice. Oh, I feel so much better now.
Good.
Which is to say, the one you are reading now. I can't explain. You see, when I go to sleep, In my dreams, I wake up on the moon of a planet called Prospit. By now, you must know about this. I have lived there in my dreams most of my life, and I made so many friends there over the years. And you were there too, but you were asleep. The fact that you are awake now, I think, means all my friends are in trouble. You are awake because it is your job to help them. We will both help. But, I know these things because while I was on the moon, whenever it passed through Skya, I could see lots of things in the cloud. The past, the future, stuff about our friends, and stuff about you. Now that you are awake and apparently at the center of Skya, wow, you should be able to see stuff in the clouds too. Maybe you already have. About this present, my pen pal helped me work on it. He included a letter too. He's really funny and silly. I like him a lot, and I think you would too. It took a long time between the two of us. And sure, the present looks like a fun and completely ridiculous thing to get, but it is also really important. You are getting it exactly when you need it. Maybe that's hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it happen already. I don't see everything, John, and I definitely don't know everything that's going to happen. But when I do know something, I always try to do my best to help people in the future when I'm supposed to. That you'll get the hang of it. John, I am really looking forward to seeing you when you wake up. It's been nice playing with my
Prospitian.
It's been nice playing with my Prospitian friends and all, but also kind of lonely knowing you were in the other tower sleeping and having lousy dreams. I'm not sure where I am when you are reading this, but I'm sure I'll make it down to see where you are soon. Geez, how did you get down there? Oh well, I'll find out. I can't wait to fly around the moon with you and show you all my favorite places. It'll be so much fun. Heart, Jade.
Except she's
She's
dead.
fucking dead.
Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign, greater than.
Huh?
Equal sign,
It's
greater
his
than.
dick.
Uh-oh. It's the boy.
A boy's grief is interrupted. His ring sought. Equal sign, greater than.
Oh shit!
The toy has taken a new master. The tactician a misstep. Equal sign, greater than. Check. Hours in the future.
There's you again. This is Duke Nukem.
A regulator becomes a renegade. The recent past is recalled. A temple is fled and soon revisited. Equal sign, greater than. A nearby laboratory is also revisited. Its satellites dispatched. Equal sign, greater than. A sleeping boy is found, rumbling, ominous. Equal sign, greater than. The lab is in flight. Its exits inoperative.
I love how the Z
Equal sign,
bubble is
greater than.
inside because it fell over.
Alright.
Another public servant makes a sacrifice. A citizen's safety secured. Equal sign, greater than. A tyrant is retreating. A battleship landing. Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign, greater than. Equal sign greater than.
Bye.
A grandfather mourns. A family tradition honored.
He
Sign,
stopped
sign.
her.
And she's in the pose when her robot
And
blew up.
this is Alamis. Because she's the White Queen.
I mean, to be fair, we skipped me 3 times during that, but okay.
Fair.
But go ahead, Alamis, please.
It's hard to tell.
What voice did you have me use for this?
It's a
A
regal
proper
queen voice.
You'll probably get it.
Okay, sure. A queen more, a kingdom bid farewell. Hours in the
that's
future.
Yep.
Her journey through the windswept must be walked alone. Her entourage bid farewell. A queen becomes questant. And then years.
Egg.
Egg!
But
Key.
what? I mean a key.
No!
No.
A key is employed.
Well, keys are being employed while humans are being
A
unemployed.
command station repaired.
She stared.
She's hot!
He pulled.
I'm so lost, guys. No one's saying equal sign, greater than.
He just
Oh lord, he hath the ring!
Hath the ring.
I'm gonna propose!
And it says oh my, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh my.
Yep. There's the ring in the cloud.
And the ring.
And that. He
Oh,
looked.
Johnny boy.
There's another cloud.
That's James.
That's James.
There's another cloud. And inside a dark laboratory, unused for years. Equal sign greater than. Is it still me?
I think,
This is you, probably.
yeah, probably we'll just,
Because you're gazing through the cloud.
Yep.
yeah.
And inside, a fourth wall, pilfered from a bureaucrat's office and absconded with years ago. It isn't turned on. Unlike me.
No!
What if it was? This is almost certainly what we would see.
Recap 2!
Why
Picking
is
up
there
from where we
another
left
recap
off.
so quickly? Why is there another recap so soon after
Maybe
the
we should
one?
save this for the beginning of the next stream.
No, I'm not reading
He's
this.
not reading it. He's just being an ass.
This is literally
Oh.
just...
It's literally just what we just read. It's
Really?
just what we just
Honestly,
read.
what this is for is exactly what Alamis used it for last time, is it's literally just if you take a break, you can come back and pick up from where you left off and read it over again.
Mm-hmm.
This, you're not supposed to actually read this unless you're really, really
I usually
interested
did
in Hussey's
because it helped me
commentary.
make a little sense of some of the animatics.
I honestly
sometimes.
didn't care that much because I sort of figured out what was going on.
I mostly
was
had no idea what the fuck was happening most
I was
of
in
the
it
time.
for Hussey's snarky commentary.
Fair
Because
enough.
he snarkily commentates.
Mhm.
But I'm just going to
anyway.
read the last bit.
Yep.
As John mourned Jade's death over her letter, he was interrupted by Jack's sword. Jack was after the ring, but heavily armed mechanical Bunny intervened, recognizing John as its new master. Jack, knowing the danger of the toy, was forced to retreat. Finally, a cloud showed John what he was supposed to do with the ring. It was held by a mysterious black hand. In the far future on Earth, the exiles gathered around Exile Town. WQ asked WV for something. WV revealed he had been storing the complete quad prototyped ring in the sleeve of his trusty knife. It had been there all along, much to Serenity's surprise. And then I started working on Act 5.
You guys can't see it, but Dragon's like posture and just everything about him completely changes when he voices Hussey.
You have
all of a
to,
sudden
because
he becomes
Hussey's
Hussey.
an asshole.
He
and I
becomes
love him.
Hussey.
And then I started working on Act 5.
And
This is where we end.
elsewhere
We're
in
not
Paradox
we're not
House.
reading this. This is alternating, so we
Yes.
gotta go. Yeah, so this is
And
it.
there we go. We did it. We made it with 4 minutes to spare.
Since you're not going to, I'm going to.
Bookmark it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us. This was a great stream.
This is Homestuck.
We will see you all.
Sappho's first love. Who's gonna be?
We'll see you all in another 6 months, guys.
to watch and find out.
You will. Farewell, everyone. Bye.